Petro carry by Venezuela by 51% in a petrodram refinery. Meaning Venezuela now just cheap oil come here, refine it, and generate a whole heap of benefit and sell it from here. So there will be a whole heap of benefit for Jamaica.
Yeah.
But Andrew Holness through the thing where them go vote they don't want the opposition leader for return. So when remember say Andrew would make the opposition leader come here when they match over to Maduro. And then they vote against Jamaica. Jamaica vote was the only Caribbean country to vote against. Vote against in a yes. So at this say go. So what the deal send back again? Venezuela, St. Vincent Prime Minister and Barbados Prime Minister organize about the deal. Every country except Jamaica get the benefit.
Jamaica is so back a wall.
Hold on.
A second. Mel, can you ever get a box for you so you can come in and give us some facts? Because everybody is saying on the facts.
Thanks, but you know, a wicked labor right to man likes Jamaica.
No, man, they don't attack people, man. Who do you come next, guy? Omalo, sorry. No, we don't attack it so yet. I just facts, she said facts, but I hear what you have. Omalo.
They attack facts, what kind of
There you go. That's what I like. You know, people like here politics actually. I don't like the politics thing there. That's all I'm about. We're just a reason about things. I just say to reach.
I'm going to try and show how the PNP and the Jamaica Labour Party is the same ever since 1989. Nothing really different from both of them.
Okay.
Yeah? Who control both of them is the PSOJ. And the PSOJ in Jamaica decide who is going to be the Prime Minister, who they can control more. So when 89, they dress up Michael Manley and send him to Washington to meet with the State Department, and he came back and he said he is a free market economist. No, and he will support all of Edward Seaga free market policies. At the same time, the PSOJ wanted him to sign to overturn, repeal the Open Account Act, where the PSOJ could move their money out of Jamaica freely as they wish. Because in the 70s they couldn't do it, and they run away, leave a lot of things. Michael Manley did under the Michael Manley 93. PJ Michael Manley, they did it 93, and after that the economy crashed like 1996, because at the same time PJ was running around telling Jamaica that he paid off the IMF. The Jamaican dollar was under a lot of pressure. Why did you pay off the IMF using up our foreign reserve to pay off the IMF?
No, you can't correct me yet then.
No, I'm mislead. Because we must about crash. The economy cannot be, the economy, make him finish first. The economy cannot be crashed. And 1996, the debt to GDP was 72%. Cannot be crashed.
Make him done first.
What is he talking down? The great meltdown in Jamaica is 1996. The big financial meltdown in Jamaica was 1996. That FinSat came to stop up.
What was the debt to GDP in 96? What was the debt to
GDP? Debt to GDPs are just numbers.
And then after, make him talk.
You don't understand nothing about debt to GDP. Debt to GDP. Debt to GDP are just numbers pushing around. China, Japan jet to the GDP is over 200%, and them not fall off of the mountain all now. So now listening to the debt to GDP argument. 1996, the economy crashed in Jamaica, meltdown, over $144 billion wiped out.
But when
because of the Open Account Act.
But you remember when I said that, this is how you'd have to have things that could come in and fix. FinSac was a solution to what happened.
I'm not talking about FinSac, I'm talking about the meltdown, and what caused the meltdown is because of the policies of the Michael Manley government that was pushed by the PSOJ. That is what I am talking about. And ever since that policy came in, they call it the shock doctrine. When you want to change the whole economy, you shock it, you break it down and build it up back. And the IMF and the elites in Jamaica want to change the whole economy in Jamaica. and turning it to a financialized economy where the banks and everything control the people.
So, all
It's the
right.
same thing in America.
Wait, no, Omalu, my answer a question, see? Yeah, listen.
Yeah, I'm listening.
Manley's original policies, were they in line with that? Yes or no? Original.
Which one of them? Because you had two different Michael Manley. Yeah, Michael Manley. I have Michael Manley in the 90s.
No, what about Michael Manley in the 70s?
Oh, Michael Manley in the 70s give up on his policy because Michael Manley in the 70s said,
yes or no?
Question, let me answer.
I say yes or no?
No, it can't be a yes or no. This is not a quiz show.
Him answer yes or no, man. Him said 70s and the new Michael Manley. Is that yes or ask it again. Shoot again, RJ.
Yo, the point I'm making, Zine.
Ask the question again, make him answer you.
I'm saying the policies that you're talking about that Jamaica was forced to undertake, were those Michael Manley's original policies? Yes or no?
70s and 90s, Michael Manley.
90s. Because I don't know if I'm policies, you don't know what is Michael Manley.
Well,
policy
70s clearly come before 90s, right? The 70s would have come. The 70s would have come before the 90s, right? Yeah. So the original would have been the 70s, right?
Okay, he was going with the 70s policies then. He give up those.
All right. Now, the repatriation of monies, Zine, to private companies overseas, who did that start under? Which one of the governments?
Money.
Meaning, private investors coming to Jamaica are people who have ties to overseas industries and overseas countries and started to pull their money out of the Jamaican economy and weaken it. When did that start?
That in a very small scale. It goes just like you asked that question. In a very small scale, these things were being done from we were independent.
All right, fine.
What we had was a restriction on how much you could move. We had a thing they call it the Open Account Act. That restrict how much foreign currency you can move out of
hold on. See a man type it in wait. See a man type the simple answer in the comment there. One man, they have policies that restrict money from moving too easily out of the country. And then another man fly the gate open and say, yo, leg of the money. When did that happen? Which decade?
1993. 1993.
No, Bridget.
Then go look when the Open Account Act was signed. Omar Davis was on the radio. This week, Omar Davis was on the radio. Omar Davis said, the most honorable Edward Seaga warned us about all of these things, but we never take heed to it. Why when the PNP,
General, take a minute. The thing Edward Seaga warned about was the liberalisation of the foreign market. That
liberalization means changing policy, bro.
Listen, me, general, but stop going like say you make it so. You see what man ask about all we are talking about the banking act was start from 1983. That collapse.
I know the 80s crash it, you know.
You know what you are talking about? Yeah. General, that garbage you talk, man. Trust me.
What we had what you call it a system where people used to go on a action system. You cannot get a certain amount of US out of the country.
General, you peg $1 to the 550 to the US, and what we know is back it. What did I back it?
What we did I use back it?
Yeah, what was back in the $550 from
we are operating on a floating system. No fiat currency is backed by nothing.
Listen me, the dollar back for 6 years at 550. What would I use to back it? Why not?
That is not back.
That was artificially won. That was the dollar was artificially won.
That is not back. But did you know that the EC? Do you know that they have Caribbean country that peg their dollar to the US and they are doing way better than Jamaica?
Take a deep breath, no man. Listen me, I say, no man. When Jamaica pegged the dollar 550 to 1. What were we producing?
Were we producing?
To back that, yeah.
Remember, you start carrying down the line of asking. You start carrying down the line of asking.
No, but you jump up at because Michael Mann start because you're not with the fact.
Remember, we are talk. You ask me a question, I'm going to answer you. We had free zone. Remember, BPO started in the 80s in Jamaica. We have Craveney factory. We have all different type of factories and industry in Jamaica at the time. What are you saying? If we were producing? Yes, we were.
No, Omalo, I'm going to try to say to you now, Brechin. I'm glad to see the CIA come out on a documentary and apologize to the country of Jamaica because of them tactics and them infiltration to destabilize the economy so we can fend back on America.
That is true.
And you say, oh, no, know them things here, you know. Because
I know that, and I can admit and tell you that it's true.
No. Financial breakdown start from in the 80s, come right back in the 90s. On the talk, say America use them infiltration, trick the people, them deceive them, and tell them say, yo, leave Jamaica because Jamaica got turned in a communist. And this and that, and draw out the money and mash up the
This goes back to the original question.
UIC, my deal, and you them disappear. You are part of UIC?
No. I'm a Jamaican and my birth certificate. I don't have to be in a tribe. I don't have to be in a tribe to support Jamaica.
You and Diego, man, start with the tone. That thing can start off when we did that tech site, we just chat, things were gossip. We never did say, who are this, who are that. And we don't want to reach this, I'm here. Somebody shoot off it a while ago. But everybody there says a chat, a Jamaican, we just there chat. No, man, no you. No, you.
No, we are reasons, lovely reasons.
Right.
So, continue. We just stop and listen to each other.
But don't want to go into that thing. I'm going to do it regular to you, though.
No, man, I don't care who asks me if I'm a PNP or a Labour, right? I know I'm a Jamaican and my birth certificate, I'm a Jamaican. I am knowledgeable enough to know that I don't have to be a part of a tribe to defend Jamaica.
Yeah. They get started. 1960, you see? Jamaica was one of the most productive countries in the region because we were producing bauxite and all of these things. And if you can remember, leading up to the breakdown and all of those things, what you say about the CIA, it is a norm for America to derail a country because they want them to be dependent. Remember, we have rice, we have everything, you know. Jamaica is not the only victim, you know. There are so many other countries that are victims today because America always wants us to be dependent. Now they want to do the brain drain thing. They have the scholarship where they talk about come to America and study. Are you the best to take out of your country? So when we come back unsure and we say, why we will take peace of Jamaica in terms of making it our home, it's not about PNP or Labour, right? You know, it's that we are fed up by the system of neo-colonialism and colonialism that they're trying to wreck our country so we can stay there.
PNP and JLP don't fed up by it. PNP and JLP love it.
Amalu. Yeah, so honestly, I never really want to go too deep in our politics, but since you carry this, Zine,
we open, man. We reason anything.
What I'm saying to you, Zine, how is it that India and China control their exchange rate? You understand how them do it?
India and China.
Yeah, man. Do you understand how India and China actually control the exchange rate of their currency?
Remember, remember, in China.
No. Me knowing, may I ask you if you know. Is that yes or no?
If you don't know, yes or no, how China control their money. I really can't tell you too much about India.
All right, let me explain. You see, country, and this is where you would probably try get at, and this is why I'm saying you cannot lay the blame at the foot of Michael Manley after a decade and change of Edward Seaga. You cannot do it. It's not fair.
Not fair.
India and China are producers of a lot of goods. People have to buy from them. People buy from them in US dollars a lot of times.
China, not so much India. India is a greater importer.
Hold on. So they have a lot of US dollars circulating in their open market. And you know what India and China does with their own local currency? They buy their local currency and put it in the central bank in India and China. So they map up their own local currency off the market. So they keep their local currencies almost in a pseudo scarcity in comparison to the US dollar. And because they do that now, they can manipulate the exchange rate because they're producing.
Anything that is scarce, the price goes up.
All right. So they're producing and bringing in a lot of US dollars.
How that bring down the price of the Chinese yuan?
Hold on. We're getting there. Now, because they pull them own currency off of the market now, it increases its value. But they leave a lot of US dollars on the open market so that a lot of commerce and international trade can happen. Why am I saying this? It is impossible for you in the 80s to peg your dollar to the US dollar when you have no productivity and export market that was driving in or bringing in a lot of foreign exchange, a lot of USDs. It's impossible. So what Edward Seaga did in the 80s was foolishness. You have no productivity sector for actually control pegging your dollar to the US dollar. It made no sense. And it's the same criticism I have of this government now. The lack of productivity is not bringing in any foreign exchange in the island.
Just a minute.
You follow? Hold on. You follow what I'm saying, right? You follow me?
Are you hearing me? I'm hearing you, but some of it is not really making sense. I'm not going to lie to you. Yeah?
Weird. Let me explain.
Let me say something to you. Do you know a lot of the Eastern Caribbean countries peg their dollar to the US dollar?
Why?
Hold on. Wait. So hold on. Let's tackle that. I mentioned
along
to you.
With Hong Kong.
Hold on. Hong Kong was actually a British territory. It was not truly China. Hong Kong was actually a British overseas territory.
We're talking about peg.
You know that too. So Hong Kong don't count because Hong Kong was basically the UK.
We're talking about peg.
Hold on now. Omalu, the two examples I cited were the two premier middle income countries in the world, India and China. I'm in a business with the Eastern Caribbean. I do.
India is not a middle income country.
India and China.
India is a low income country, bro.
Don't make nobody fool you.
India have a GDP of over $2 trillion with 1.4 billion people.
India and China are developing country fast.
Omalu, follow what I'm saying.
India is a low income country.
You're crazy.
China is a high developing income country.
Leave it.
Then you have high developed and you have developing countries like the United States and Europe and those countries. You have to understand the terminology that you are using.
Omalu, follow what I'm saying.
You have low income development.
Hold on. Everybody hold on. Somebody a ring.
I developed country such as the United States and the European countries.
All right, ready again.
Yeah, so Omalu, follow what I'm saying. India and China are the two premier examples of developing countries. Zine? I'm in a business when nobody are doing in the Eastern Caribbean. I'm talking about two middle income countries who are massive global producers. Very good economy.
Yo, brother, I forgot to join on the back. Somebody there, I forgot to join your back.
Big up. We're there. Big up. Log out. Sympathy. Yeah, man.
Let me just explain and mute my mic. VG, you have your local currency on the market, Zine, and then you have US dollars. What dictates a lot of the exchange rate is the demand for either currency, Zine. So you see, when you have a country like India and China, every shirt where you put on and you look on the tag, you see made in China. You take out the socks, made in China. Yes. You got beard, you swap, say all made in China if it's even possible. China is selling a lot and bringing in a lot of foreign revenues. So them can pull their own currency off the market and put it in the central bank. and that increases its value. Jamaica cannot peg their dollar to the US dollar without a very, very good productivity sector. You understand what I'm saying? Seaga literally.
Somebody say you could do it. Somebody say you could do it though.
Well, yeah, we could have done it 1960 because we were biggest mining bauxite generating billions. But when
yes, but I'm talking about the 80s. The 80s. In the 80s now, when you pay industry people to lock all them shop, and you ship goods out of sea and dump them. It's impossible for you to peg the dollar and think it was a good thing. That never made no sense.
All right, Jay, you're going now. Let us make everybody else talk so we can go back up top and we'll catch back an order. JJ, what I say?
I'm saying is Jamaica have lost a lot of productivity from banana. It's when American came and tell us if you cut down the whole coconut tree and all of these things, they have done so much to ensure that we were non-competitive in the region.
They told you to cut down your coconut trees, is it?
Everybody remember when they
coconut tree? The ganja in the process they kill a coconut. Then nobody
spray the ganja with the spray, BG.
Spray ganja and get rid of the coconut. Yes.
And get rid of the coconut, them, brethren.
Why did they destroy?
Diego, so we this up. By accident?
Listen,
by accident?
No accident.
So them come down there, so.
Then spray the ganja and the coconut dead in the process.
Anyway.
By accident?
No, the government of Jamaica, contribute to it in 1980.
Anyway, let me go back.
That don't make no sense. Sometimes when Melissa has big people, politics talking people, and we say some things where don't make no sense to me, you know.
We can't.
So
the reality.
What's the reality?
Let me finish what I say, man.
Him said them spray the marijuana and it mash up enough for the coconut tree by accident same time, and nobody never stop.
No accident.
Me don't know about that.
Let me go back for me. Let me finish what I say. Jamaica was so productive when it comes on to agriculture. When we talk about rice, banana, coconut, sugar cane, and the backside, those times Jamaica was the pride of the Caribbean. One of the things that the Americans feared was that we were leaning too much towards a greater independence where we can say, you know what, we don't want this and we don't want that. And they came in with their monetary policy. And everybody in Jamaica who have sense can tell you.
Yes.
When they came in with this monetary policy with Kraft Bank and they flood the market with this lucrative business banking that triggers the crash, they knew it would have happened. And when the crash happened, Jamaica had nothing to turn to. We lost the banana, we lost the coconut, we lost the backside.
They knew it. They knew, meaning government or America. Government.
The American knew once we destroy your productivity
with a crash,
bring something on your call financial marketplace. Once the marketplace company table and they gone, I you not have no crop in the ground. We are going to a common sense.
I'm going back you chat next, but we all we so reach up this thing. That means we all agree that US can mash up Jamaica, not the politician them.
The US use our own politician.
Seaga, call the name.
No, we're not calling the name yet, man.
No.
We're not calling the name yet, man. Because that's a politics.
They use our own politicians to destroy our country with great promises to them. And this is why they can run up and down all over the world, because America gave them great promise. Do this, we do that. And now Jamaica is left on its back. We don't have anything, you know.
Manas, hold on. Free up your now. I'm going to go around.
We not like when time we attack and we just attack and we not attack with facts. First, Jamaica make chunk change from backside. Jamaica make minuscule money from backside until 1974, when Michael Manley warred them, literally physically warred them. We start backside go up by about 300 or 1,000%. A chump change in make our backside, all right?
Oh yes, so badness.
Yes. That's one. In 1980, when them a spray ganja in Jamaica, and I dropped down big boom I say coconut crop dead. We don't have a start. In the 90s when they double TO come
I saw a banana and sugar get shake. We never have no more preferential treatment in Europe. We can't talk. How does that talk? So we have to talk with the reality and facts. Let me start again.
Quick before you go there. Quick before you go there. Is this political reason or is this taught in school? Is this factually taught in school or is just on a big man just reason about them things?
No man, you have to go read. Them now teach you this in school.
They don't teach it in school.
How them to teach you that? You mad?
What do you mean you're mad? You don't know your past, you don't know your future. So why?
Yeah, but them no want to teach you that. Them can't teach you say America imperialist. Some can't teach you that. Them have to teach you about the cloud with the silver lining and the silver sword and.
Not sound at.
No, I'm telling you, them can't teach us in school.
It's alright. But so figure out how to stay. Me just for fooling us. So me alright. You get where? You have sense. I don't make foolishness happen.
Listen, man.
Go on, you sorry. Go outside.
Jam. I make money off of backside and something there. In the 60s, literally, the British come out. So everything, all our sugar in a person, England control it. It's a guy England where I get chum change from it. The backside, I did 6 North American country control the backside. Chum change where I get from it. You get to me? I say, during those time, all the time there now, them say we economy grow, but we never no development go on human development. You get to me? I say,
right.
People, when Michael Mann come out before 1972, he would have totally live for Jamaican people out of the dirt. You get me? I say, education did abysmal. You get me? I say, education, just a 15 year old stop at school. Michael Mann bring it to 7, then when he bring in the backside levy, that's why he bring in the free education. Because that's the first time Michael Mann and America start war, you know. When Michael Mann clear them with the backside levy, you know. Time I said, listen to me, the money where I get out of them, you know, he moved from 20 million to 200 million.
Yeah.
That's how Michael Mann get from the back direct. You know, yeah. Because some children I get feed. 1980, 81 go down in like now when them are pies in the ganja. I saw a coke kind of crap dead out of Jamaica. In the 90s, when the WTO come and we start get preferential treatment for cane, for sugar, and with banana. I saw them the crap they go down. So me I carry JJ, and just come like America, and America tell we directly. It just happen that when a WTO led by America, Mr. Seaga carry the America, they go kill the ganja.
All right.
You have to talk the fact.
All right, so give me a second. I go somebody else still, but I'm asking again, just so me can say me hear something make sense. To me, it sounds like not PNP or JLP. America decides say they're going to mash up Jamaica and left it for ton idiot. And so me want to see it now, you know, as a man who's listen.
No, VG.
So hold on,
hold on, RJ. I got Ingram next to the hold on, RJ. Don't go this. I'm going to catch back a farm. I want to make sure everybody get a little talk now. All right, cool. Yeah, sorry for the right. So. Yeah, more go up. Now, Ingram, if you have done for say, yeah. I know you take a while to take out and mute them more time, you know. Ingram, you there? Alright. Come on. I'll give you time, but alright, I'm going to see what I'm going to dig out now.
Guess what you really have to say?
What's up?
Who talk? You have a comment box and you come in the country.
One name, me chat up.
Me that love that. Me that love man for 15. Yeah, me that love that. No man, stop man. Diego, stop shout out. What shout? Stop shout out the woman. She'll do her just don't shout. Look at us. You know she wants to say some. Yeah, my God. But I like how Ingram because he don't fit in himself yet.
Ingram spelling them.
Ingram. No, just stop that. Rude. Ingram big up himself. You want to fall back. What did on love spelling too much? That's not the problem. All of them can spell it. No spell say America mash it up and left for fight to one another. Man, try to tell you. We don't nobody get in trouble. Let me see who send request. Hold on. She not send none. Mel, let me wait for you. I'm sitting around the table with PNP, not sitting around the table. What you say? PNP not good? What you say? PNP on the stay, sir. There you go, make a talk then now, make a talk. Nobody you. Then there you go, make a talk. Nobody you.
But you see, You see, the reason why I'm see you come out in a video and you say, boy, them things they are true, them things are teaching at school.
Yes.
They're not going to teach them things here because, listen, America see the potential of Jamaica, brethren, and other countries see it too. That's why China and other countries show so much interest in we. You understand? What America try to do is making Jamaica be dependent on them. They want Jamaica to be dependent on them. That's why you see them open up the terrorists for importation of goods, brethren. Them take off some of the tax them to bring in any and everything, brethren. And that's what them talking in parliament. So right now, even onion, even down to meat, where Jamaica have much in meat place, a man grow meat and kill meat.
But there you go, right my thing. There you go, my thing we don't know, you know. Unafraid about losing visa, everything when them say go so, you know. Because when I love America, but still, you know. Yeah, so what?
Because of the language barrier.
So what you want to do then? Because that thing everybody want to go America, you know, Jah. Them know the embarrassment. So
Michael Malley tried and them almost kill the man and kill off Jamaica.
And they kill people. Forget. Them kill people and they go.
When you come and get any change and say, listen, me now go to the sacrifice of my country again. So you just stick to them.
Like a nigga, we can finish with myself and just go back down the line. Yeah, but if you talk, won't let you know. If it goes so, it just goes so, you know. American appetite.
And nobody not spread no pop up again.
So what you know, say JLP and PNP will never fix this down for unite and blaze one for blaze, you know. You can't separate down here, so when it's one man set the thing that we there, you know. No, stop that on you. You sound like one track, man. Stop that you. Stop that. No.
Yeah, you open the session and straight.
You Richard, man. I met Diego don't do it, man.
That's not the same. I'm mute you, I'm mute you, yes.
But when me have to say, yo, you see when me have to say collectively, we will come together as a nation, brethren. And me hear RJ say it, and because of the fear amongst many Jamaicans, if we take certain actions, it a go hamper we, which me know. But me, I tell you, so collectively, if we stand up strong together, brethren, America do what they have to do to make for them country better. And if America need to sabotage Jamaica, well, I know if America choose to sabotage Jamaica, to say them can make for them country greater, kudos to them. We have to do what we have to do to make our country better, brethren.
Alright. Pause this. The reason being I there for a while, I'm gonna let you that is trend. But here I go on. A man just said Bob Marley try unite them and them shot him. And one of Jamaican problem is fear. Because we know say anybody will go out and chat like them too tough. Man, we not saying shot them.
Edward Seaga and Jim Brown shot him.
But so, you reach out. Alright, thank you still. Strength, go on.
Alright, even good night. What's that now? I'm going to tell you one thing when I observe with you. You see, VG, I'm a Valiko. Now, respect for your panel. Is that you want the truth, you want the facts.
More learn, that's all more do. Learn.
When you listen to where them guys are say on the platform, it make you want to think, so then, we never teach in a school. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, we want to learn them things. Manners.
If a man never learned it away there in a school, it come like it don't make sense to say it. Because it's like you hide the education and you hide certain things from the people which they should have been learned even through school. You may not have started in primary school, you know, or high school, you know, but there is a higher level of education where you want to delve into matters like these so that people can understand what America did dip into Jamaica business and then come round, set a little thing in Jamaica and control the level and control the politics of Jamaica. Which in no go so, you know.
No go so.
No go so. Let me tell you something, brother. You see, America, where people look and are accused of many things, brother. When problems set in for a certain country, is they call America into it, you know. It's not like say America pick up, you know, and just go into a country, go sabotage and fight and try to fix a politics, feed them way, you know. And that's how it's going on, brother.
And the country look help.
America call it in too. America call it. Them call America.
Yo, make him done film talk now. Make him done film talk now, man. Don't do that, man. Let's cool down, man. Me hear exactly where it is. Yeah, hear it talk.
For example, the CIA. The CIA. Them are going to blame Mr. Seaga now, say, boy, I'm Mr. Seaga, you know. along with the CIA, massive Jamaica, you know. When it is not so,
how it going now?
That's not the way it goes, brother.
Tell me what you know how it
Follow
goes.
what me I say?
Yeah.
There was this political warfare which was happening in when Michael Manley wanted to make Jamaica become Cubanized. Yeah?
Right.
I use the term Cubanized.
Me hear where you go. Me hear what you say.
You understand me?
Yeah.
To make Jamaica run the way Cuba was going,
run, yeah.
and it could not work. It could not work for Jamaica. So then
it could not
CIA
work because it could not. Why you say it could not work? What he was doing could not work.
Because democracy, there was interfering with the democratical process of Jamaica. Jamaica is a democratical country, no brother.
Okay.
So how you gonna make it into
a Cubanized country? Me know what I'm saying. All right, me hear what you logic.
That's why I mean with the term Cubanized, you know.
No, no problem. Because I know what you say.
Michael Manley used to sit down with Castro, you know, brethren, and get the way in which Castro employ his regime. That's the same way Michael Manley wanted to employ that same kind of a politics.
So that is right.
Let me tell you what they want to do now. They want to ensure say everybody equal. That means that nobody no rich and nobody at all.
Me like that, you know, socialism. I like the sound of it still. But what do I ask you? Quick, we're not jumping in time too much. Civics. Who took civics out of school? Why people don't know civics when they talk about them situation there?
Yes,
in school.
It was in school in my time, but
who stop it? You don't know.
To be truthful, I am not quite sure of when.
All right, no problem. No problem.
From the curriculum, right. But right, I believe civics is supposed to be taught in school.
Manners and respect.
You understand me?
Yeah,
so
man.
Make our next man come in for a reason, brother. Because me not like it.
I wait to know that.
Yeah, man. So
with the RJ when that is strength finish. With the RJ when done. That is true. Hold on, give me a second. Mel, hold on. Mel. No, I don't want to live on people back. I just feel so everybody can eat food. I don't know the logics about socialism, but I like how the idea sounds when everybody can eat food and you don't really have that vast difference between rich and poor. Everybody closer to that medium thing there. You understand, Mel? That's what being said. Sorry. RJ88, big up. Wait there.
All right, see me, VG, I say it loud, I say it for all 110 people who there in the For You page.
Man, as up.
Socialism and communism is not the same. And the capitalism that America portrays is not really a true capitalism. A lot of it is an imperialism mentality. There's a doctrine in the, and VG, literally write them down and go and look them up and you can come and talk and say, yo, you know me look it up and it's true.
Well, you got to don't talk to for, I'm going to have a pen. And the second time is if you write. Hold on, chat about something and come back to where you need to write down. Chat about what you chat about, but come back to what I need to write down.
All right. What I'm saying is you have a doctrine called the Monroe Doctrine where the U.S. reserves the right to interfere with any country if it's in the interest of America. Michael Manley was friends with Castro, who was by extension friends with the USSR. Because of that, VG, write it down, the Monroe Doctrine. VG, because of that now.
Start over. Monroe Doctrine. What do you want me to start writing? What I need to know, to have, to remember. Where were they?
So look up the USA Monroe Doctrine, right? That USA Monroe Doctrine.
Yeah.
Then Latin America and the Caribbean CIA interference.
Latin America and
Jamaica,
Caribbean.
Latin America and the Caribbean
CIA interference.
1960s, 70s, and 80s.
Yeah.
You can do all the reading you want. Zin?
All right.
What I'm saying, the enemy of my enemy is my friend. You understand? And the friend of my enemy is my enemy. That is how USA operated. So because they had a geopolitical conflict with the USSR, Castro and them were friends, and then Manley was too close to Castro. So because of that, they labeled him as a communist. There is no record in Jamaica that Manley was planning. Let me ask you.
Manley was a socialist and them call him a communist.
And them call him a communist.
America
VG,
promoted, yes. Me, 50, flat.
How old are you?
50 flat.
You're 50 and we know 20. So you'd have been alive in the 70s, right?
Born in the early part, yeah.
In the late 70s and the 80s, did your parents tell you, say, when them work for the government and them don't get them own money, the government tell them exactly what them to do with them money? Your parents taught you that?
No, never heard nothing like that yet. First time hearing that.
So how in the world we come to say Michael Manley was a communist when clearly he was not saying that the state owned everything that you have, because that is communism. You don't own nothing. The state own it, and then the state give you back a piece to say, all right, you live off of this. That is communism. Right. Your parents or grandparents say, listen, like Michael Manley?
It was propaganda that he was coming. Go on.
Exactly. Where's the evidence? I'm saying, where's the evidence of it, VG? There's no evidence of it. You understand what I'm saying? What is socialism? Let me tell you what is socialism. Socialism is when I work $100, the government decides that I must only get 75. So me say, so hold on, so when my $25 gone, and the government says to me, we are taking your $25 to build school, to build hospital, to build road, to provide water, to provide housing policy, to provide food policy. So in other words, you see, as long as you are dipping on my paycheck and I take out my money, then you automatically subscribe to socialism. Else you stop take tax out of my pay. Now, when you ever hear Seaga or Andrew get up and say, we're not taxing you no more, you ever hear them get up and say that? No.
Nothing in my life.
So it simply means, there you go. So if you're collecting tax revenue from the people, VG, do you have a responsibility as a government to provide the basic necessities of housing, education, transportation, healthcare, and water?
Supposed to. That's what you're collecting to do. So how me here?
So what is wrong with socialism? Sweden do it.
I don't
UK
know.
do it.
Pablo said no.
Germany do it.
Pablo, tell me quick before I'm gone. Pablo said no.
Yeah, because Pablo idiot.
But you see,
all
BG,
of Western.
BG, read about name road not
taking
taking and see what PNP was going to do. Road not taking.
Then keep saying what he was going to do. Where's the evidence?
So nobody read about them. Nobody read about them.
So make we look on the flip side. Is there evidence of the CIA saying yes, we interfere with all these countries and we shouldn't have? Do we have evidence of that? Yes.
You get that?
You follow what I say, VG? So the accusations against Manley, you know, have evidence of that, you know, but the accusations against CIA, you have plenty of evidence.
All right, RJ, man, hold off, look at I think somebody want bad me up. JJ, do you know? I think you have something to say. Yeah.
If we look right into the blueprint of Jamaica, and you will see the evidence when Singapore and us were renegotiating national development. One of the biggest evidence is that Mr. Lee of Singapore, you can look it up, Mr. Lee of Singapore said one morning a soldier came to him and said,
Lee Kuan Yew, yeah.
Lee Kuan Yew, a soldier or a police officer, one out of the two, came to him and said, the CIA agent offered him a lifetime in America with home and all his family and much millions. And the soldier and the police said, no, cancel out the country. And when they reported to Mr. Lee, and Mr. Lee brought it up in the national paper, the CIA approached him in person and said, we give 20 million towards the campaign and 20 million personal, and decline it. Look it up. The same CIA agent ended up to come on national television to admit how they interfere, if not in most developing country internal affairs. So if when I hear the gentleman I'm gonna say people invite America, It was recently evident that America was backing the rebels in Egypt, Ethiopia to overthrow the government. Most coups that take place in every country, check who is behind it. And when they cannot overthrow a good government, they label them as Hitler, all sorts of things. Yes.
Yeah.
Look at Gaddafi. Look at Iraq.
And they kill our people too, you know.
Evidence today that there was massive weapon of destruction in Iraq. None.
Iran is not a terrorist country. Iran is not a terrorist country.
Anyway, you turn it into a terrorist country. The Americans.
But that's what them said. But
they knew what they were doing because they destroy a total civilization. And what they did, they took the gold and the wealth out of the country and left it to the name of democracy. And it is evident. Even recently, the man when they said that no sense, Donald Trump come and say, destroy Iraq for no good cause and there's no evidence. So anytime a person with sense stand up, that's why you see even in Jamaica, Bruce Golding had to go. They pressured him to go because, you know why? They did not like the policies of Bruce, PJ Patterson, and the Manley. Anytime you see America back an idiot like you want up a Ukraine, Andrew, I love them so much to do what they want to do with your country. But anybody stand up to them, what you think? They either kill them dead. No country in this world, America, not talk about them away by invitation to come help you out. Then come and then take everything from you and then left everything and then use this visa thing.
Yes,
that's slavery.
And VG, that's a part of the Monroe Doctrine. It's actually
the
right to interfere.
Let me finish this. So when you look at Jamaica, Jamaica, the only reason why the only change Jamaica get a little bit after the whole chaos, where America didn't really have to take a second approach, You saw Bruce Golding in the election, They fear Bruce Golding more than anybody else. You know why? Bruce Golding did that one article and put out in the Gleaner. Look it up. Fish go see and buck up and shark in the deep water. When Bruce in the Labour Party and go down and see about the corruption between them and America and this and that. And him say nah turn PNP in dip. Go farm what you call it? NDM. I fear him so much. That's why when you go to England and they say you're not put a Batman in the camp, he say stuck on the mama, in other words.
Not in my cabinet.
Yeah, America don't love nobody where they can control.
J-Jam, I'm going to stop you there so come here with you and you said a lot. You don't say nothing yet, come just want to talk one more time. I think on tonight, Sunday, whatever time show it is, everybody's supposed to come to agreement, say, all this mix up on the depot and trace each other because we love America too much. And America is not the hottest, and them have a thing named CIA where them use and turn on the idiot. That's what me learn, me chat them with it. You. Yeah,
let me say something. I want to encourage JJ. I like encourage JJ. JJ, America is the Bruce Golding demise. Let me say, Jamaica Labour Party of the Bruce Golding demise. No. You see when time the Dodos thing come, Bruce Golding have a clue about it. And them go be any back and they never rate him, and they left go farm in them. And she left go farm in them not rate him.
So, you know what show up passing? Where Bruce Golding walk left Labour right for? Why don't correct the brother? Why Bruce walk less Labour right? Labour right has to
JJ. But you want to lead and Seaga then give me leadership. I'm to finish that, man. Because I want to tell like Bruce, me know Bruce Golding personal. The Bruce Golding know what the Bruce Golding. Where you tell me, sir?
Go on.
Listen, me I tell you, say, Bruce, at the Jamaica Labour Party, them go set up Bruce. It's when Peter Flip asked my parliament and say, one something for dollars. Him say, no go so. Nobody pay no money, because I never know. And when he go back, ask them and then tell him no. I say him come back, come apologize next week. And the Bruce Golding know. The Bruce Golding know that tell him, say, he'll find somewhere and spin around it. And the JLP then set up Bruce Golding. Then I'm not with Bruce Golding, because if them believe that Bruce Golding in an opposite of 1997. Now can't tell nothing about no Bruce Cullen. Bruce Cullen, mine, Bruce Cullen, the best Jamaica Labour Party Prime Minister ever. Him are the best one.
Wow,
all right.
Big talk. Go on, you.
No, I just want to look one in strength. No, we love talk garbage and just talk them.
Strength, okay.
Edward Seaga invite the CIA, so we're going to talk to Michael Manley. Edward Seaga got beg them. So we don't need to put an embargo upon Michael Manley. And the only one who can stop him. The way the people are loving, we don't hunger, we don't have to starve the people them. 19, listen, let me tell you how you go. This guy, you go like your man said it, you go like your idiot. Where we have to buy married food, or buy flour with stay free and them something there. Let me tell you this, I remember that Edward Seaga win the election 1980, the 30th October 1980. The 30th. You get to me, I say? You see that was like a Tuesday. You see by Thursday, make me tell you, say, stinking flour and stinking rice the every shelf. And people are find dumb food and we are them beer that and for 2 years we are them ton caramel and chicken back. You know that the strength. So stop going like you're idiot. Edward say I promise to make us more shut you down like a sad, tighter than a sardine tin. You know that strength. So we have to buy tin mackerel, we have to buy syrup with stay free, flour with stay free. The only thing available to Jamaican people was only thing available to Jamaican people. And I say, oh, this country, if I ever can say a lie, God will strike me if I say a lie this. The only thing available to Jamaican people 1979 to 80 was chicken back and cornmeal, where rich people use feed and dog. The Private Sector Association Bill 1978 for over to Michael Manley, aided by the CIA. You can't tell me nothing. But I'm 56 years old and the whole of we are seeing me go. And if you say otherwise, I lie when I tell. Edward Seaga, born a bastard, go for America. And he went in this America in 1983, just him America make them not get away with it. And that save him. So nobody come and say no go hypocritical self. I look at strength that come at about Edward Seaga invite CIA.
Alright, you big up. Up discussion.
Yes, sir. Good night, everybody. Quick question to Diego. Diego, glad to see you here, because I really want to catch up on a program. Look, why is it? I have a quick question for you, and just want you to give me a simple answer. Why is it that every time...
okay, cool,
every time a PNP, a JLP have for them thing there, you don't come up and have a discussion, a civil discussion, then you stay in the box and just type pure rhetoric. Why you do that?
I don't know where I come. I don't know why that's on your mind, but anybody can tell you. I'm going to every labor. That is strength there, so I can tell you. There's not a labor right blogger when I'm not going to them box. And them refuse to put me in there. So I have to stay in the comment section, my brethren.
Okay, when they refuse. Alright, we know. If you say them refuse to put you in there, that's what I just want. Okay, it never seems like that to me. Anyway, quick question now to my brother Jamaican down at the bottom there. Listen to me, my understanding as a big man. Seaga did not have to go tell the United States, say them have to come to America. What them do with Maurice Bishop? What them do with Grenada? Sure, give me a chance, man. Let me talk and explain my way. You say your way, but your way to me is madness. These people didn't need no authority. And what Michael Manley did out of his own mouth, said to the world, him will follow Castro to the mountaintop. No, at the time, please the world remember this, at the time when the Cold War are going, America and Russia are no friend, period. Castro and America, and Russia are big friend. So if our little prime minister say him go at the mountaintop with them, what you think America going to think? Despite that way him say him and come, you understand him and this and him and that. Show me your company, I tell you who you are.
Make no sense.
Right?
Make no sense.
That is common sense. So nobody never have to go for them. So when them, listen to me. Listen to you're not me saying. Give me a chance. Give me a chance. I hear you, but I know. I was there and I know. Yes, we get shot for it. Who knows shot? Yes. But what I'm saying is America, and you see how Jamaica is so hypocritical. If you own America tomorrow morning and say, oh, I go America, half of Jamaica empty. Or no cuss America, but everybody still want to go America. Everybody cuss America, but everybody have America visa. Don't tell me that. No. What I'm going around is, listen again. Show me your company and what America's here. This man says. Him says. You see now, give me no chance to talk. You're going to shut me up. I'm going to talk logics. Listen logics. This man was out of his mouth said, I'll follow this man anywhere I go. So if you and Russia are friends and me tell the world, say me I follow you anywhere you go, I'm going to look at you that you is the next thing too. So you know what do? Cut you off. What we was afraid of and why we have to marry things and why. Yes, America did that, but at the time you have a Cold War going on, right? And anybody listen to me, you know what you do, Utah.
You do the that. You, make the man finish them when you chat him not. Every time the man chat you dive. Just make him do them thing and you tell him why it don't make no sense. Don't dive this sucker, you throw him off. Make him free up himself. Home discussion. Let's finish what you said. Then we go there.
Listen to me. And nobody can tell nobody that. Right? No care if he must commune. When him saying what him doing is two different things. Oh, me is not communist. Me a socialist. You say that out of your mouth, but you know what me see you do? You're par with the man where me say, me and him and a friend. And the world knows, show me your company and tell you who you is. So America, and now I say them have right, but them have the power. Not right. It's two different things I thought. No, them have the power. And what they could have done is come to this little place and turn it upside down if they wanted to. Because we see them do it. Them do it to Maurice Bishop and them do it to Grenada. Right? So, all that say, Edward Seaga never have to tell them what to do.
Alright. Hold on for a little digger. Don't say nothing yet. 1-2 sentence me I go read. What happened in 1974 in Jamaica? By 1974, the PNP openly avowed their support for the principles of democratic socialism. PNP candidate Michael Malley began public praise for Fidel Castro. The JLP emerged as a right-wing counter to the new emerging leftism. The Central Intelligence Agency began supplying weapons to the JLP. And, you know, the two side right in the one way, want to get some gun because they want to love CIA too much. And love Castro too much. So, me say it how it is. So the gun they come in to Seaga because wanna say Michael Manley love Castro too much. That's my logics. Don't mix me and nothing. There you go.
A logic theater. And
VG, you have no youth, by the way. You have no son?
But couple well.
You have no son, VG?
We so chat to you. Ask me that your turn.
All right.
All I know.
VG then send it to the PNP site. What me say? I Google thing a while ago. Go Google what happened in 1974 in Jamaica. Mel, you don't know, man. It's not that.
Thank you for that.
Go on, Diego. What does say? Now, man, I talk. Say good, man.
All of these so-called people on the live who support the Jamaica Labour Party, who 45 and over. Who 45 and over? Them just put in an age bracket.
More cut you quick still, because I know where I go get, but more cut you and give you full time. But only need to remember that, VJ, did you get this from a credible site? Google it. What I mean credible site? I hear to do it every time I go Google it, I can't use Google. Better go Google it and check me back. And then his thing there, you know, what name? Joshua them say Google not credible. Wanna mash up my heavens. Wanna follow me. Wanna mash me up. Go on, sorry, Diego. Go on, run your road.
You see, and the constraints where the US and the CIA push it through in the 80s to make we recover back in the 90s. It's mind-boggling that people even support this party same way. They starve with evidence that you starve with, Virgin, just to gain political mileage, just to put in who you want to put in, Virgin. You understand? And then now you have people, we have back them people like say something right them do. You understand? You mash up Jamaica agriculture system so we can fend for ourselves, Virgin. Evidence of that dead, I'm not talking propaganda. You spray the ganja field, and the spray where you spray the ganja field, mash up the coconut industry, mash up the banana industry.
There you go. I want you to make a
resources in a
when you finish, I'm gonna let you go. So just make a good talk. I'm gonna let you go, you can come back. You'll be here for a while. So just say what you're saying.
But you see now, it's a reoccurrence of this thing because America lose power. Every time they lose power, them try to infiltrate and mash up Jamaica because listen what going on right now. Jamaica have so much agriculture persons around, right? I feed off of farming and them thing there. And you are going to open up. You got to take tariffs off of importation of farming goods to mash up the agriculture business in Jamaica. You don't want to send the people them strive off of them farming. You don't want to push the youth and go raise more cow. So you can supply the market better. What you want to do is send in, open up the border so free cheap goods can come in and left we are dependent on America same way again. All the while I do them things at Jamaica and RJ me go say it again. Jamaica strong brethren. Yes, we have some snake in our country, but we have to weed them out like over Burkina Faso. We have to weed them out, brethren. Jamaica strong, Jamaica no weak, and Jamaica no puppy. Me say something about Jamaica a puppy. Jamaica is no puppy. Jamaica is a pit bull in this world, and people love the brethren, and we are weak in this.
Big up, Diego. Big up, Diego. Let me say,
it's only under the Jamaica Labour Party led administration we seems weak. That's why you see we drop off in the Caribbean. We say around here country fly past we like a 5,000 meter we are on, which you know we're not good enough.
Diego,
you understand?
Big up for the reason still, but yeah, I'm gonna let you out still. But like me I say, you know, I listen to this thing long enough as a person will never get too emotional on either side and realize America is set up and I need not to say this. I want to fly out next week. But you don't really get a nice little setup when I fight each other. You need to sit down and chat and figure out what is really happening. You know, here I look at the same situation and I look at it two different ways. And one way it's happening. You understand what I'm trying to say? And you need a unity, then we can go back to the politics. And that is straight next RJ. I know you want to say something to me. My name is cuss mate. And that is straight time. That is straight. Yes.
In a business, you see?
Yes.
You ever hear them have a thing with them called brought forward or carry over? Mm-hmm. All right, watch me. Now come from the 60s now. I'm going to show you advice. When the economy grew up in the 60s, like up until 1972. See?
Yeah.
It's the energy and the strength of the economy was brought over when the PNP took office. Right?
Okay.
At that time, the country was growing at 18.01%. See?
Okay.
A number of schools was being built in that period. Right? Jamaica's economy was booming in that period. When Michael Manley, because you hear these people come and talk where them feel like talk, yeah, without them know the facts, you know, because me know so them know the facts, right? But because them have to support a certain notion and a certain party, them have to politicize the thing. See?
That's not good. That can't good.
When the strength of the economy was brought forward from the 60s into the 70s, when Michael Manley took it, watch the game now. By 1974, right? Before me even say that, you know, the dollar was stronger than the United States. The Jamaican currency was stronger than that of the United States dollar, which is our major trading counterpart.
Because it was
right? It was 90 cents to the dollar, to the US dollar.
Right.
By time, Michael Manley.
A man said it was the pound. They might get technical. They say the pound.
Ask him when Jamaica become dollarized. When Jamaica become dollarized.
All right, yes. Hold on, I'm asking a good question, but I realize what I'm about to try to say. So this, what year you said? It's before independence, when it was the pound same way I go. What year you there? What you say?
What you know? The money changed from pound in 1969.
Manners.
You hear what me I say?
I heard it,
yeah. VG in the 60s was our economy, was the British economy.
Dollars in 1969, brother.
So you heard what RJ said a while ago. Said that in them times it was the British economy then. It wasn't Jamaica.
Yes.
Because manners.
That don't have nothing to do with the strength of the currency.
No, but it would because it was pounds. Strength. Okay, done. Yeah.
What I am telling you is that our economy was so strong that the dollar
that the dollar at that time in 1972 was stronger than that of the United States dollar. By 1974, yeah, the economy crashed under Michael Manley. That Michael Manley have to run to the IMF to get loan. You get what me I say? By that time, by 1974,
you remember the oil crisis? You remember the oil crisis? Wait.
Don't talk, no brother.
You leave him. Come again, sir.
Me don't talk, no man. By 1974, under the management of the PNP by Michael Manley, the dollar has slipped past the US dollar, reaching $2.75. Right?
So you got
so the economy
in 1969 you finally got
a downward spiral decline.
In 1969 it was finally the Jamaican dollar. That's when you move from pound. So between 1969 and 74 it moved from being more valuable than the American to $2.75. Less right.
This is caused by the management. This is caused by the government of Jamaica, ruled by the PNP, which is Michael Manley as the Prime Minister.
So it's his fault. It's all.
Listen to me.
Yes.
I am dealing with a system whereby you always have a broad forward or a carry over. When Seaga took office, yeah, what was the broad forward of the economy? The broad forward of the economy was an economy that was wrecked by Michael Manley, which by that time people start to marry the goods.
That wasn't the same CIA big up time?
Me not talk about the CIA, me talk about No, me a talk about when these people were talking about the goods being married in the 80s, when the goods begin to marry from in the 70s.
No good no more in the 80s. No good no more in the 80s. It done it from 1998. None no more in the 80s. Unless your name live in the 80s.
Where you take back your talk?
All right. Welcome back that is straight land.
I know you take back that talk.
What did it say? What did it say discussion?
No, no, my talk. On the talk. When I'm done me talk, I saw the line run. Me shut my mouth.
You understand what I said? So because I share with you now, say, all of the policies that was created and instituted by a PNP-led administration was designed to crush the economy, to take the wealth from the poor to the rich and blind the people them eyes so that it look like say them freedom government did contribute to the love of the poor.
Manners and respect. That is straight. Can I ask you a question then? So in your mind, PNP under Michael Manley never like poor people at all. That's what you say.
Never.
Manners, done this. That's what you just said. Manners, no problem. Thank you for your input. RJ.
All right, boy. So much things man for carry now.
Enough things.
BG, the reason why I'm asking you if you have sons, Zine?
Yes.
If your son say, "Oh, I'm a neighbor live across the road," and I'm a brethren. The two of we used to go KC together. Me not smoke, me not drink, me not do nothing bad. But at the end of the day, I'm a classmate, I'm a brethren, and I'm a neighbor. That give a man a right. Kick off your door and come in your yard and say, "Yo, I'm here, say you and him next door a friend."
No, I'm not joking that.
That man right.
No, not right.
How can you as a free thinking Jamaican look on yourself now with patriotism and say Michael Manley invite that upon the country? Every country have a right to sovereign determination of themselves, you know.
America use badness and turn on the idiots, you know. No, may I start different. Them use badness and turn on. What mean that, Uno? What mean that, Uno? Listen, me a good, no? Uno said that man, you just explain, it's a good scenario, you know. You said that man there, have that man as a bridging, him rate how that man there move. And next man say, me not like that man there, so me gonna send some gun that way here for you, because you don't feel like him either. That's how me I see it, and that's how it sound to me, you know. It doesn't
and what I'm saying, you know, let me tell you why I can't say Uno. I'm telling you why I can't say Uno. Because
Why you
every
can't say
time when
Uno?
them moves they make,
Yeah.
because every time these moves are made, is a man in green. Always do it. And I like to the two side them doing is always a man in a green.
Slow down and hear what you're just saying now. Because somebody going to cuss you about that and want to see if that makes sense. You're saying every time some drama like that happen, right? Yeah.
Is a man in green always invite a man to come kick off the country door. Seaga did it. Zine. And then Mr. You know who currently right now, he might the same one to mash up the deal with Venezuela and the Isle. You don't see a PNP leader doing that. Zine? Second thing, I want everybody hold the phone close to them ears and listen to what Strength said. I said to Strength, clearly the Jamaican dollar is going to be more than the US dollar because the Jamaica was really an extension of the British Empire. It was a residual effect of being part of the British economy. Strength said, being a part of the British economy now have nothing to do with the dollar at the time, which was the pound, which was the British pound. Yet still at the same time, I must say, our economy was doing so good under JLP. The dollar was stronger than the US. How that makes sense? You praise the economy for the reason why the dollar was strong. And I'm saying to you, the dollar was the British pound. That's why it was strong. And you said that now have nothing to do with it. How that makes sense?
He said after 69, Mike and Manley make it drop to something to what go on.
Let's max out that part now.
Right.
You read the great PNP encyclopedia called Google.
I read it, yeah.
When did it say interference occur? Remember in a Strength 69 and 74. Okay, there you go. In a Strength just a 74 a while ago.
Okay, so this that's me ask him. If I see a mix up going involved with that, I'm gonna ask you. Alright, that's cool now, my head slow, but me catch up. Alright, go on. You have to see 74.
It is clearly evident what happened. And I'm saying, if you want to be a JLP in a region, you can be a JLP. Nothing wrong with a JLP, but don't try to turn Seaga and an angel and man is a devil. Don't do it. Just call a dog a dog. Zine? Hit that.
Big up on that race today now. You
can get on the box still.
Yeah, alright, big up. Don't forget to link back if anything. Big up.
Me like to educate one look one name, Strength. The dollar reached $2. First time dollar reached $2 in 1980. Under the PNP, yes, because PNP lose 19 and you said 275, 74 no. The first time the dollar reached $2 in 1980 under the People's National Party government. Let me repeat again. The first time Jamaica dollar reached $2 is under the PNP government. 1980. Alright, that's a one. Listen next piece, I'm going to educate you again, Strength. The economy, Jamaica economy started grow from 1959. Right back to 1967. No, 8%, 18%. The average of 10%. Listen this again, Strength. 1970 when Michael Manley become Prime Minister of Jamaica. He lobbied for the backside levy. Backside we start earn from $2 million to $200 million. That's more money. Let me tell you what Jamaica when Jamaica 1974. You know, remember, people are telling you now, people are telling you this, you know. We have the first major oil shock, 1974, where whole world crippled. You must remember them something other things that that is when you did Hugh Richards. Hugh Richards is somebody me a 54-year-old, but me whole. Because I'm a research, I'm a deal with whole people. 1974. And see my guy that read what 1974 onwards, you know. After the oil shock, you know, from this the CIA coming to Jamaica and start work with the emphasis of Mr. Seaga, you know. I mean, remember you something, you open discussion something. You say a word for your money violate body. Open discussion. You remember, if me lose the election, me can't lose the war. Open discussion, remember, me I go use the blood of comrade and mark me ballot.
Yes, I remember. Yes, that is true. True.
Open discussion. Don't answer.
True.
Open discussion.
It's true.
Open discussion. Right.
Answer when the time comes. Because remember the time they saying, I say, we are going to lock down Jamaica tighter than a sardine tin. You remember them there? More answer them when they come. So,
True.
Wait a minute. Strength. Them argument are bigger your strength. You see, first where you tell what we say, make them contact. You can't come in a box with me and talk garbage. You don't know. You don't know what you talk about. 18% where did that grow? What did happen to people? What happened to people? 1974, you are still at the bastard act. A man have a pit out the road in dead in pit not get none out time. 1974, you still have people at work and now get the money. Michael man bring in minimum wage. 1970 in the 1970s, you have equal work for equal woman. I know American reach to say it. 1974, you have maternity leave with pay. No first world country reach to say it. You bring we bring in the Jamal for educate people, free education. 1976 we bring in energy where Bruce called it, where your prime minister I live off today. We are run Jamaica today. 1974. Listen, you stop yes or no, and you come back with the garbage.
Yo, I was just going to tell you if I finish off proper, because I'm going to drop you out and make you go back to the guest, because we have a bag of guests. I don't want to see him line up straight through. So if you have something extra you want to say, I'm going to let you out for you to come back.
I would not say, give me an extra. After this, we come out. Give me an extra.
All right, well, hold on. Go on. Oh, discussion. Where's that going?
Yes, sir. I can't bother the theoretics and all for crap, you know. Yes. Seaga did say that. Did say that. We can endorse that. But at the time, I could address the time. There was a Cold War going on, So you don't sit there and expect, because one man I tell you about the M16 them coming to the country. You want to talk to me, make me tell you about the AK-47 them that come in? Talk to me, please. Let me tell you this. A war was going on. No, let me break it down, because I can't talk fat enough. You remember seeing the peace concert 1978 at the National Stadium with Edward Seaga and Michael Manley? Who remember
that's the Bob Marley one?
Yes, sir.
Jim kill her 5 minutes next year.
Listen to me good. You have people talking and I'm telling if there's a war going on, why you must have a gun and me have a knife? Who Edward Seaga had as in 2 lynchman on the stage? Who can tell me?
You can tell you.
No, me can't tell him. No. Who Michael Manley had as him 2 lynchman on the stage? You understand? A war was going on. So you don't come and talk to me, say, me should have a gun and you should have it because me wicked, because me have it. Let me break down this again and tell you again, okay? What Michael Manley did and what him say is 10 different things. Michael Manley came with all the nice ideas, but what the man do are 50 different things from what him said, and the world know that. You cannot know say a war a go on. Right? And you are going to tell the world, say, me I go anywhere him I go. No, presently. Me can't talk about, me never like talk about 10 years ago, you know. Presently, we, Jamaica, are take people from Cuba for work for we now. Cuba not have nothing. Cuba mash up. We knew this was coming and we didn't want to go there, so. Cuba, step on its knees. So don't come here and put your things like Twitter. Don't say nothing. Don't hold me about. Sir, you're not allowed to talk. You notice when you talk, me keep my yap shut and listen. Please, me ask for it. Just do the same thing. Allow your ears to listen and listen the truth. A war was going on in the world. Everybody who listening, so don't sit there and tell me what Seaga did and what Seaga did. Manley did twice as much. Seaga bringing Seaga bringing M16 from the way name there. Half of the guns them that Cuba carry go in a Maurice Bishop country. Half of those AK-47 end up in a Jamaica. We're not talking now. Some young people and fool and can't tell things, but old man like me, we're in the system and me can tell you. All the AK-47s them were there. A Maurice Bishop country in a Jamaica and end up. I'm going to give you one thing and broke this now and make you know. Who didn't know say? When them there, but the one who used to run WPGL, who didn't know say it's him make Seaga win 1980 election? Nobody know all them things, you know. You know what he did? Him coming with WPGA and you say all of the PNP stronghold them, him go in there and corrupt them and make them know say, yo, when Michael Manley come with a soft Michael Manley soft, me I give him a tougher approach. Me I come with communism. And him gay. Me can't tell the headquarters them, you know. You see down White House back when them called Cuba. And you see down Greenwich Farm, the amount of AK-47 where you distribute down there. So the said set a man them where that say PNP split and turn WPG and start fight them one another. I saw Edward Seaga. Don't say nothing.
Yo. Let's wait.
Don't say nothing.
Yeah,
listen to the teacher.
Write it down.
Listen. So as so comes Edward Seaga when WPG man split them in a two, as so comes them divide. So when election come 1980, I saw Edward Seaga get to win. If I never that Edward Seaga couldn't win election. Remember me I telling her that.
Home discussion.
Yes, sir.
Let you know.
After. Yes, man. Yeah, man. Right. Yeah, man. I understand that. Yeah.
All right. No, one doesn't on your caution. I'm gonna read some quick first because he was talking about the position Cuba is in, and let's read some quick. Since let's start Google some things and chat. September 30th, 2024, Cuba is suffering an unprecedented economic crisis. In the last month, the government has said more than 1 million people, around 10% of its population, are without running water. The majority of the population endures several hours of blackouts each day. Food, fuel, and medicine shortages are nearly universal. So, I hope this question is right to Cuba under pressure. As I said. Gosh, what going?
All right, so nobody really want to go in that part there, but you see when me hear up discussion talk about certain things when can't prove, I gotta talk about certain things too, right? All right, so I'm making statement. I never come up to talk about a past, no statement. I come up to drop something fresh, but
you can't do it, you know. You can't change it, you know.
No, I'm not change it. But can't make man come up and tell them lie. I'm just
run the chat.
All right. When time Edward Seaga take come in a parliament from 1962, the first West Kingston. All right now, so why what discussion never discuss and tell the people them say Edward Seaga eliminated a lot of people, 2 people as a matter of fact, within the JLP ranks to become leader of the opposition party in 1976. Remember Ken Jones and remember Donald Sangster. You understand what I say? From in the 60s, them man not play fair. Furthermore, from in the 60s, if we go back and check, there wasn't one policy that even Edward Seaga. You understand that even Edward Seaga passed, and he had a ministry also. Come from 1962 to 1972. They did nothing at all in Jamaica. Nothing other than the money where them get, nobody don't know what them do with it, and the country just a run. You understand? When Manley come in, good God of grace, when they give a man him flowers, he was the one who come in with all of them policies and where all this a man when him open discussion can get all a pension after him retire. When him retire from police force, bigger force, from how much years now, and you get a little nice little pension. Michael Manley make you can't get that because of him past that. And if it was for us, the JLP people, them alone up to now, you wouldn't know one year pension. You understand what I say? So, when we are discuss about the past, brethren, give a man him flowers when it due. Don't come and criticize, like say, Michael Manley. Me and people say Michael Manley was the worst. But then I remember say, Seaga ban a man where stand against the European Union and the slave people them will come from Guyana. Seaga banned the man from coming Jamaica. A fellow Guyanese where they stand up against a lot of bad things that happen to black people. And Seaga banned him. Furthermore, Seaga lead out an infiltration against Grenada, which is total slackness, make America manipulate we own black brothers to fight against our own black brothers because them don't want to put them foot on the soil and they don't want to spill them blood on the soil and them use the same black people to do all of them little something, your brethren. You see, when you talk, brother, you have a lot of things to talk, but talk everything out. Go. Just talk it out, gonna pick pieces where you want to talk because of political advantage. I don't know where you and the other party that have Make you stop say them now and I try to attack them. But listen, your personal whatsoever is not my case because you open discussion. Did a whole heap of things because people know you, me know you. You understand me I say? And you do a whole heap of things. You shouldn't even come on a platform at all, nothing. But on a genuineness and a this and a that. You shouldn't just mask your face, brother. Just retire and go to lock for yourself, bad man, to tell the truth what God love. Because if people start talk some things that you do boy yourself, cry shame.
God
Yeah,
shot.
man, big up yourself, PG.
God shot. One of us remember in that thing, you know, when trace people, everybody.
No, trace.
Yeah, but
We
you spent
not
a lot of
PG.
time talking about a person where I never did so with them. But no,
Yeah, man,
Natasha.
that's how with them, man.
And that's a
No,
youth.
PG. No, PG.
Hey,
If you
PG.
is a man,
Daddy, hold on straight. Hold on straight. Let me hear
if you is
Hold
a
on, let me
man,
hear
where is a-
Yes.
if you is a man, where is
Yes.
a raper, just a use an example there.
Yes.
You are gonna take no advice from Igbo woman.
Stop chat then. Good. Banners. Be aware there. Stop.
All right.
Done. That is strength. Why I said that is strength?
Yeah, man.
No, give me a talk, my brethren.
No, chromas. No chromas. Hold on, another
I
that.
go come out of the box after this. You see Chromas.
Yeah, man, I'll let go after this.
They want come up, so.
Yeah, no people
I'm
there.
going to say a short little piece because you know I'm saying your ego and you want to say what you have to say. Watch me now.
What was wrong about Walter Rodney? I can't, yeah.
First argument is caution have a tendency to stray from the argument that attack people personal life. See,
Same thing that. Okay.
the platform is not about a person and him life. Whatever
Nice.
a person in him life, leave that alone. Make it deal with the political things of what is happening. No, what I want to say to us as a people here now, whatsoever went on in the 70s and in the 80s and beyond, right? We must look at how it affects the Jamaica people and how it affects our economy. This is what we're supposed to be doing right here. How did the management, whether the CIA was involved or not, or whether other entities were involved, or whether the guns come and were involved, how did it affect our economy? See? And I am here to tell you that under the management of Michael Manley, see, Michael Manley have instituted policies. The policies that he has instituted, when he carried them, he did not carry it out as how he instituted them. The problem with Michael Manley was the execution of the policies. Because how is it that you are going to have a policy to say that you are going to help the farmers of the country, and the manner in which you execute that policy is to rip the country's savings and distribute it amongst people from Morant Point to Negril Point, and within a period of 1 year, the Bank of Jamaica broke. You get what me I say? And then because of this, the introduction of certain policies begin to come now. For example, the introduction of the PART program. That was what introduces the PART program, right? The introduction of free education. But even when these things were being introduced, it could not be maintained. It could not be sustained because the economy was on a decline. It's under this kind of a management, Mr. Seaga, when Enter Politics said he is going to shut down Jamaica tighter than a sardine. People are taking the whole thing out of context. Shutting down Jamaica like a sardine, meaning to say people have to go start ban them belly because the debt burden has escalated out of the economy, right out of the hand and the reach of the people, and him have to go start to take care of that. No, that was what happened.
Which year was that?
I'm sorry, which year that?
You, Richard, keep yourself quiet because you come in and think so well, then you you know whatever you are saying, Virgin. But you notice me not reply to you.
What happened in 1979 and 1979 and 90? We know, I'm telling you, 1979 and I'm saying, come up with 90.
Hold on, man.
Yo, we can finish. We can finish. I'm last.
When I am making my point, I am thinking about the 165 people that are in the comment section, that are watching us and listening to us, as well as the people that are here and other people in the For You page. That's how I constitute my argument, because my argument must be such that it is facts that I am giving to people for people to learn and have an understanding of what went down in those period, brother.
That's what I'm gonna ask you. What year? So we have an idea where we're there. Now what year?
The 80s.
Yeah, talk facts and give you here.
Yo, you can't do. You say that. Just ask already, man.
So therefore, me I got
in the 80s, then okay.
I have one of our own here, Mr. DJ Chromers. Take over, Mr. DJ.
Mr. Clover. Big up that is right. Big up.
Blessed, good. Yeah, blessed. Good night. You may answer now. So everything we hear them attack, the PNP people them. You see me? Right now, I just opinion. That not a bag of shit. No, propaganda.
Everything where the man them talk.
Majority of me since me come here listen to propaganda. Yes, what me answer my brother. Listen.
You're
yeah, that's what me answer now, brother. I'm just make my small time.
Yo.
Big man. You see, and then that time I'm just quiet, I'm just easy back. I make one of land. Just make my talk. You see, the way in the 1970s, my brethren, with my camera, think that's where I go back. You see me? Them have that about CIA come to Jamaica. Edward Seaga bring CIA. Furthermore, see Edward, no matter if I see Edward Seaga anybody did it. At the time, CIA that go come car. Jamaica is a part of the Americas. Jamaica a part of them backyard. Them time as if Russia we talk about the Soviet Union, the Cold War between capitalism and socialism and communism. Understand? In a Jamaica now, Michael man decide, as well that is Trent that said before, in line with Cuba and Castro. Apart from that, them other talk about CIA, the KGB them there, the Russian them did there, the PNP them not talk about that. The brigadista system, the KGB did that Jamaica my boss. You see me? That are the CIA part to the Russian them. You see me?
No, but no. So why we never hear about that part? We don't usually hear about that. Why was they about CIA?
No, them have admission to that part. Them never about KGB.
Never hear about that. Never hear about that.
You see me?
Making Google.
Let me tell you, big man.
Google and find it.
You see me?
Okay.
Yeah, KGB did there. And whatever. Who if a Russian thing in that one? Russian big, all kind of thing. Whatever. You know, if I tell people say you're dark communist, show me a come and tell you who you is. Yes, sir. Communist. Yo, big man, I'm talking virgin. Come now, I come question, man. I'm talking, man. Yes, sir, man. Come allow people for talk. That's what I'm talking, my virgin. Yes, sir, the KGB them in there. Institute where them are institute. The brigadista program where them got Cuba is all about communist type of mentality that. Dictatorship. You see me? Overthrow people and them thing there. When they say go to Cuba, go to brigadista program. If we be killing the whole of them thing that the brigadista them do them something there. The PNP them do that. You see me? At the same time, as what them said from 1972 to 1974, the economic crash. We don't have no money. We were broke. So we couldn't buy enough food, my boss. We couldn't import no food, so the place would run out of food. You see me? I don't know if we CIA have nothing to do with that, really. But no food or nothing. I know so CIA, I not back America about enough things. Because I know them go down do them thing. You see me? I'm a man of fear. I know that America mingling enough people country thing and that whatsoever. Yes, so I say my boss, but this at the moment it look like I'm next thing I'm gonna say again. It's most of them programs that they talk about you Shearer and Edward Allen. It's all of them talk about equal rights and all kind of something. You Shearer, they got the United Nations was a United Nation plan, not just for Jamaica, for the whole Caribbean. Equal when in a pay for woman and the whole of them thing there. You see me? It was you, Shearer, and all of them. But at the time, 1972, JLP lose election. So Michael Manley come in a power and see the plans them. How them do change some of the name them. That is all Jamal. So Jamal. I does the name Jamal the PNP. Then they want good for change name and control program like a for them one. The whole of them thing they did already plan out for you, Shearer, for you, United Nation, equal rights to woman. When on the bastard they again, the whole of them thing there. Now, should them put it in music and the artists then jump behind them and Mali move like a can man and tell people, say, Selassie give of correct and one bag of Rasta start following and whatever. At the time, the 70s, they know so why the leftist thing that go on in America and them places, it was strong in the 70s. So it was the Eng Panabangwa and the communist type of thing. You see me? So when nobody come tell them, come brainwash and come tell them about Seaga have nothing to do with them something there. I lie them and tell them propaganda upon Edward Seaga. If you're a man, go on and say so again. If you're a man like Edward Seaga, over 100 and 200 institutions where that implemented in Jamaica. And I come tell me, say, I come talk about like Seaga this and Seaga not do nothing and Seaga that. That's your school, man. Me never another talking with you, man. I BG me I talk to big man. Alright, my land is still for your time being, you know.
Mute, VJ, you're mute, VJ, you're mute.
Hold on, manners. Hold on, man. Common sense. Before you say nothing, I want to read the next line. I want you to listen to the words they use carefully. And as I read the next thing, then common sense. The Jamaican political conflict is a long-standing feud between right-wing and left-wing elements in the country, often exploding into violence. Listen to part now. The JLP and the PNP have fought for control of the island for years, and the rivalry has encouraged urban warfare in Kingston. Listen to the words properly now. Each side believes the other to be controlled by foreign elements. JLP is said to be backed by American Central, by CIA, and PNP said to have been backed by Soviet Union and Cuba. Listen to me now, you know. It's a belief. I not red go so, you know. All on the head does hot. I don't know want to fight over something. We might ever go so. But that's a chat.
You should never show VG. No matter how foolish you say.
Every time I read something off of Wikipedia or Google, it's about chat foolishness. When I dislike you know.
No,
but me I read something. I'm not making
opinion.
It up. Slow.
Everybody can have their opinion about the truth. The documentary. All of them think a documentary.
Everything I read from Google, Wikipedia, somebody has something to cuss about. That's all I'm trying to say. So an innocent man like me now, who not take sides and not fight for part, feel awake. I don't know where to find your people's facts. You find facts somewhere different than a man here. Manners, man, stop trace. Common sense. There you go. Alright, till common sense reach. The man said the two sides of the beliefs and next man, when they just want to fight it and look reason for fight it. When they better unite and make sense out of that thing. Come on,
hello.
Yes. Alright, you.
Yeah, VJ.
Yes.
Look now.
Big up.
I think some of the people when they coming on the live, they need to do some reading, you know.
All of it.
Yeah. And VG, I'm going to challenge you to do one thing tonight, right? And for the 160 people on the live, just for information purposes, and this is regards to what Caution was saying, go online, VG, tonight or tomorrow, and read Edward Seaga's contribution to Jamaica.
Him do a bag of things, but the see it, yeah.
Write it down. Also, read Michael Manley's contribution to Jamaica, right? And we will have a discussion on that. Now, what you will find, right, is that when you compare both leaders' contribution to Jamaica, Michael Manley don't contribute not even 5% of what Seaga do. And you can do that. You can research it. As a matter of fact, let me tell you, modern Jamaica was built by Edward Seaga. Before me even get now the economics thing, you see this thing when they call culture in Jamaica? You hear me?
Yes, man.
Edward Seaga basically who create a certain awareness among us as Jamaican about culture. And here how he started it. He started it by bringing back Marcus Garvey body back to Jamaica and calling national hero and call 5 other national heroes, right? Declared him and him design Heroes Park. I remember, because me born in the late 50s. I remember before everybody came, before Seaga declared national heroes of Jamaica, right?
Yeah.
The only hero I could have think about in a colonial period was Jesus and the Queen.
Yes.
Right? So because of that, I want to tell you honest truth. Most of us who grew up in that period, we never had no role model. Now, as a little boy, I got elementary school.
Yes.
Maybe 7, 8-year-old. And when they start talking about Jamaican national heroes, I say shit, me never know the Jamaican national hero. And immediately, it instilled a certain amount of pride inside of me.
Manners.
Because instead I bow to the Queen. Another thing too, and that thing is big. And I think that is one of the greatest contributions made to Jamaica. Seaga went back and got create a thing what they call Jamaica Cultural Development Corporation. And instead had a float parade and festival and teach us to appreciate ourselves. Growing up, we never know anything about culture. We never understand the application. And this culture thing with Jamaica, everybody talking about all over the world, is directly related to that, man. You can say Jamaica Cultural Development Corporation. He put emphasis on development of the local music. Him give like the revival people, because we used to discriminate against revival, right? And he said, look, it's part of the culture, we need to appreciate them.
Common sense.
Yes.
Common sense?
Yeah.
What is it? Seaga. 1967, first Jamaican majority-owned commercial.
Hold on, no, let me finish talk. You have to read that on your own.
Because it's a list. That means it says a list.
It's a book. No,
continue.
What I'm saying, I'm just touching on the cultural part, and I need people to read it. You hear me? So in read.
Man, you're not a sense of being garbage. I'm glad I'm chat behind your whole heap of garbage.
No, just shut up. Let me finish.
Yo, why you going to do that? Because you see, it's a people attack this side. A man does a chat. When you do that, you start a vibe. And when you start a vibe, it creates like a confusion. And them shit that we don't like, we just want a man for talk, we make sense out there, if it don't make no sense. You know, we can't do that thing there. Yeah.
I'm just addressing the cultural aspect of it. Yeah,
man, just do it. And then go and fix it.
Yeah, understand what I'm saying to you? As a matter of fact, I can just quickly run through some of the institutions where man Jamaica. It's in below Chirias. In create UDC, and with UDC, when I think came out of UDC, all Portmore, I'm started all Portmore. The first housing scheme, I think, was Independent City.
I'm going to read off a quick list of what you said a while ago when you're done.
Let me finish what I say. I can't tell you.
I say when you're done, yeah.
Yes. And it's Seaga, I develop them stuff there. Almost the bank, all of the institution, the stock market, is that man develop all of them kind of stuff there. The NIS, I hear Caution talk about things develop, man, they give people pension. Hell no. None of that. Those were in place. PG, we don't have much time, I'll tell you this. Just when Manley take over 1972, Manley came and found every college in Jamaica, because he didn't build one apart from one when he get from Cuba. He come and find every college in Jamaica full of black people. The university, full of black people. Every school, full of black people. Every nursing school, full of black people. So Manley never really bring Jamaican to introduce education to Jamaica. It's bullshit and it's a propaganda which the PNP have been successful with to spread over the years. Jamaica had been no education long before Manley.
All right, common sense.
Let me finish something. As a matter of fact, it was Norman Manley who started free education, right? Manley just came in and had a few more places. And then him did high public for university. You see all this thing when Manley bring about Jamal, as the young man said before, it's a name change, you never do nothing. The bastard that could matter about is garbage. I don't know one Jamaican who benefit from this no bastard business. I'm more bastard picking up on Jamaica than any other time in the history of Jamaica. So it's garbage, it's something that garbage. You know, have nothing to it.
All right,
let me finish. And when it comes to the war, we keep talking about, because I don't have time to finish it. Right, with the war.
PJ, more my 10 minutes in a PJ.
Caution, don't do that caution, you're dying. You're still a dying on the man time, you know. Caution.
10 minutes. Now tell him from now, you know.
You're not going to get no minutes if you chat on the man time, John.
PG.
Oh.
BG.
You're 6 minutes.
BG. Them have hold on, them have the KGB because the war, the war didn't start, you're thinking of the 80s, what we had. Is PNP start the war when them did kill the guys at Green Bay. And like the guys at Green Bay, that's how the war started. Green Bay, that's where it started.
Common sense.
That, yeah.
Common sense.
Yes, sir.
My boy, like, even though we never depend on time thing, caution, might have to go upon time thing. I kind of, if so come back in the box, I kind of let him out.
Anyway, read up Seaga's contribution because the truth is Mali never do crap with Jamaica.
No,
What
so
this
no, but you can't go on no more common sense, but timing, you can't do the whole night. That's what I try to say.
Tell a man, Mali destroy the country, never do bullshit for the Jamaica.
Manners and respect, that's manners. Manners and enough respect. Manly master the place. Then, what you have to say now?
Yeah, man. You know, so many never agree, so we know it's and growth second in the box. Can you see him now? Him a Cuban come from, you know, him mother and him father are Cuban, you know. Michael Manley save him mother and him father, you know. Michael Manley give him mother and him father over living, you know. Him adjust to him support the PNP last election. I just saying him not like Portia since that change in mind. Him. The one they attack, him talk a big garbage. Listen me. You know, they say everything when in Jamaica, him talk about culture, him talk about him not talk about nothing about human development in Jamaica. Nothing at all. So I don't know him talk about him come attack.
No, you see, you're talking about the person. You're talking about the person.
Let me talk about PNP now. Yeah. No, but me have to talk about him. Michael Manley.
What talk?
And when this is what Michael Manley.
Hold on, somebody have a echo thing about. Hold on. Go on, talk, speak your man. Let me speak your man.
Let me talk about here. There are two oil crises, oil shock in Jamaica. When you Google it, the two worst oil shock in the world, and then you also in 1976 and 1974. You Google that while me is that attack before me.
Oil shock.
Oil shock, yeah. When we the two, yeah, in the world. When the world is it was yeah, shock. Yeah. Oil shock.
Oh. Yeah, go on, talk.
Yeah, oil crisis. Yeah, when was the two oil crisis? That was 70s. There was a 74. And yes, all right. You see, all them attack. Let me tell you, so you see when time PNP come to power, we get $2 million US dollar from backside. That was one of our national resources. When Michael Manley take on the sixth company, we start earn $200 million in a no time from it. What if a war, you know? Them just what started the war with Michael Manley and the US. Because it was USA company, not American company. Alright, that one. So when they talk about say now, they talk about free education that was started by JLP. Remember I said them said the economy grow by 18%, you know. If the economy grow by 18% and at them bringing all of these things, why they never show you said that government is not, they don't believe in a human development. Why they never implement the free education and all these social programs, meaning equal work for equal pay, the bastard that maternal leave with pay, minimum wage. Yeah, so I said.
You Richard. So I don't know that comparing what him do, what him never do, what him do, them never do. I'm kind of tired of that thing now. That's why I kind of don't stay at them together too long.
No,
because we must have...
The man just talk a while ago, come and run. She know me I got answer.
Yeah.
Garbage. All right. I remember got in 90s, yeah. I remember got in 90s, the most significant part of Jamaica. And done. The most significant development, modern Jamaica.
Yeah.
PJ,
let's try this.
Modern Jamaica.
PJ.
Yeah, redevelopment of the human capital of Jamaica. Modern Jamaica, Edward, is PJ personal James Patterson. Meaning, when he come, what we do with telecommunication, transportation, personal and public, housing, education, me talk up to university. You get me I say? All of the modern development, meaning infrastructure, highways, all these things. And in the 90s, them they happen. Yeah? The good economy when I talk about come now, let me tell me. The good economy when I talk about.
Me? Here we go on. I just want to read that thing. I'm saying read that thing.
Yes.
And I have to...
Number 17, get to the one here.
Hold on, you have to mute your mic, Joe. You have people that talk, I hear it. You have to mute your mic, man. I know your time, you have to mute your mic, man. You have the background that talk. You have to mute your mic.
No, not me. Me not nothing on my background.
Oh, what
Not
BG,
all.
you forget that moderator. You hear me, boss? You forget that moderator,
Me just, yeah, me just
So,
beg you
take
30
that.
seconds to say one
Mute
thing.
your mic. I know your time yet, Jam. Mute your mic. You real. I'm gonna let you go if you don't mute your mic. I'm hear a whole bag of talking in the background, Jam. Yeah, man, say VG look
Mr.
at
Cena, Mr. Cena, mute your mic, Mr. Cena.
Nah, man, yeah, man, yes, like one thing I love about politics. None of the fucking fear. VG look like PNP alone can talk like. Yo, wanna buy us yo, I hear today, say man, wanna buy us man. Man just a try say equal it, that man say equal and that man just find something. Just a try join in or something. Oh man, hard some man. Oh, okay. Yeah, you Richard, hold on. I wanna read something quick, you know, a man says something about, come on, says something about Seaga. I want to read this and figure out if it's true. If the man go hard, so. Seaga established many of the financial institutions required in a newly independent Jamaica to build a financial market for successful economic investment growth, and including the following. Yeah, listen me good? It said in 1967, first Jamaican majority-owned commercial bank, Jamaica Citizens Bank. 68, Jamaica Stock Exchange. 69, this is what name, Seaga, see? Decimalization of Jamaican currency. 69, nationalization of financial institutions. 69, introduction of merchant banking.
Wait a man.
Go on. Go on, okay,
was not the prime minister till 1980. You know, Ashira, is that Ashira? Ashira do all of that. All that under Ashira.
The man was a minister in the government, big man. The man was a minister in the government.
Hold on, you. That means that somebody right earlier, I caused Petal earlier, because she said where we get information from. And the same thing now, you know. It's the same place, the same Wikipedia, and it's the same thing. Yeah?
No, let me tell you. Let me tell you.
Go on, I'm going to show you.
Michael Manley as prime minister. And then, no, I'm not discussing what you're saying now. Listen to what I'm saying, man. Michael Manley as prime minister of finance. We know. Michael Manley as prime minister. We give Michael Manley credit for the 80s, the 70s. Listen to me. Michael was prime minister, and finance minister, education minister, everybody. But we give Michael Manley all the credit.
I'm asking you different. 67 to 69. What one is that?
Yes. That's what you share with the prime minister from 1967 to 70.
Says JLP is the people, banners, it says Seaga. That's what I said. That's what I read at the top. Yeah.
I know Seaga. You sure forget them credit because he was the prime minister. Michael Manley get the props in the 70s. Seaga credit must be in the 80s. PJ
right, so
in the 90s.
That means I'm going back in time. I'm gonna say everybody I say host go learn, go read what I must read. What I really know, you telling me say you lived it. Yes.
DJ made the man confused you. You make you Richard a confused you.
It's not confused me.
Are you alive in a...
No, hold on, Acrobat. He's saying...
Are you alive in a big man?
He's saying he lived in that time. And it was...
And not you Richard's live, you know. It's VG live, you know.
He's saying it was not...
Pussy.
All right, manners and respect now that Chroma's gone. What else I on you? No, what I'm trying to say. Yeah. You were saying that it's not, it was a Seaga.
Let me say it.
Right.
Let me say it now.
Yes.
1944 to 55. Boston man. 1955 to 62. No, man.
I am reading something.
Let me tell you, man. 19... You should sure name this up. You should sure ask who the prime minister of Jamaica.
Yeah, work a bit, work a bit. I'm reading from Wikipedia. You're going to tell me now. I cannot read from Wikipedia, but it's working me. When I look for information now, when people say
Wikipedia, no, read from Wikipedia. But the point I'm making.
No, me hear my point first. Hear my point first. Seaga established many of the financial institutions required in the newly independent zine. After it says Seaga, then it gives you a list of things starting from 67. So you're saying he could not?
Yes, he was the finance.
In the debate. So why you stop me? Why you stop me if you the debate?
No, so you're the point to make it now.
Why you stop me?
You're the point to make it.
Well, you should not stop me, John.
I am saying to you that 1960. man, I'm telling you, man, let me say to you, man. Michael Manley get the credit 1972 to you.
I'm not talking about Michael right now. When I reach this
I have a DK.
I don't go in there, sir.
No, VJ, you're Prime Minister. The Prime Minister of Jamaica at the time was supposed to get the credit. There was you, Lars Shearer. No, Key what happened? You, Lars Shearer, was the Prime Minister of Jamaica. Michael Manley, the Prime Minister in 1972. Yes. So all of that, you, Lars Shearer, was the Prime Minister. I forget all them credit. I forget everyone credit.
Make you answer your question, because I wouldn't bother me. I don't know.
I just want to ask a question. If it make any sense.
Hold on, guys. You're going to order Virgin
I just
or
want
what?
to ask a question.
I mean, the next in line, you know. You can't make somebody interject.
One question, my brother.
You're real. You have a break. Because bad name. I can't manage. I'm right. I have to work it right. I'm right. Let go down. You finish up quick. Finish quick. I will let go. Church. Because church not talk from there.
The point to me, you know, the point to me, you know, let me tell this man I'm done. 1967 to 72, the Prime Minister of Jamaica was you, Lars Shearer. 1972 to 1980, the Prime Minister of Jamaica was Michael Manley. Where do you Minister of Finance, Minister of Life? And almost Michael Manley, I don't know, but Michael Manley, the box, put him the Prime Minister. You get me? I say 1980 to 80.
You are going to do it. I just remember, you see the bridge we talked a while ago. Him not chat from night. And he did it long time. So I do something wrong. So I'm going to let you out. I'm not going to read that thing yet. I'm not going to read it.
All right, no problem.
I'll come back to it. But I'm going to read it. Because him accomplish a bag of things in a film time. So nobody can say.
It's what I read it.
Yes.
Google who was the Prime Minister 1967 to 72. Google that, you know. But the Prime Minister, we're not dealing with Finance Minister, you know. Okay, thanks.
Manners. Manners. Sorry about that, Churchill. Sorry, Joe. I let him out.
My time?
You have enough time, man. Let's go and chat. Let's chat on the thing, yeah.
All right. The point where you Richards make no sense, because you are the people are never talk about Edward Seaga was the finance minister under the JLP government. Just like Nigel Clark is the finance minister under Andrew Holness right now. Okay? So all of those things that you read off, that was accomplished by who interrupt me.
So Andrew Holness do nothing this year then. Andrew Holness do nothing this year then.
Somebody attack my background, man. We don't like Chow. You see, me discipline, you know. When I not talk, I do not interject. So if you don't have no manners, Virgin, come off. Just let me talk. Then, okay. So, VG, you mute. We don't hear you, VG. We're not hearing you, VG.
Oh, that's somebody I cuss. I appear, but I don't know what you're cussing. I didn't even know. I'm all on mute your mic. I'm all on mute your mic. And you, leg of the box, please. Yeah, I didn't mute show me off. You know what, bad word because a while ago. All right. So I said sorry to you about 100 times because you've been there for a while and you don't talk yet. Somebody that says sorry and you look like you never hear me. You, Richard, eject from the box because make it a little quicker. Boom. Church, you get a good run and TikTok within a few time.
I'm going to take long still, but more I make a few points.
No problem. Your turn, man.
All right, so we still hear some noise in the background. Who might not make
me mute him because I must say I'm Marlo. Maybe I'm me. Who is that? You real? Let me see if I him. Hold on, I'm mute. If I nobody else, I could have me. Him now mute. I'm mute me and tell me if I'm me. I'm mute myself.
We still hear it.
Somebody else did it. You real? I'm going to let you out to the back. I don't know your thing now I'm mute. I don't know. I might have to let you. You'd have one question for asking, and I'm mute. So I don't know. Him never disconnect. So him bad. If him think that bad, it now mute and now disconnect. I don't know. It mute now. It just unmute.
All right.
Mute again. Yeah.
All right. So me I say, it was Edward Seaga, baby. All those things that you read off.
So why have I bad me up? So if they bad me up a while ago, everybody else been read it.
A political thing, man. Seaga get the credit for it. But he was the finance minister.
Alright. Continue with what you said then.
Yeah, so that's one point. Now, if we are going to talk about if my man, somebody mentioned about the Monroe Doctrine, right?
Monroe Doctrine, yeah.
And
USA Monroe Doctrine, yeah.
yeah. So during that time, the US did not want any European country to come set up shop in the Western Hemisphere. Nobody at all. So them do everything to fight against any European establishing, colonizing, and take over any place in the Western Hemisphere.
Manos.
Remember, it was during that Cold War period when Russia sent them missile come at Cuba and US launched the embargo of Cuba. So Cuba could not develop the country as they would like. But nevertheless, when Manley came now and kind of joined up with Cuba, America had reason to be suspicious. Because I don't know if you remember the embargo in 1962, I would think, 1961. What they call the Cuban Missile Crisis. The Russia the Cuban Missile Crisis.
Manas.
The Russia sneaked in some missile into Cuba. And that's when Kennedy get up and said, no way, you got to get them out of here. And they embargo Cuba. So Cuba economy could not grow because they couldn't trade much with the rest of the world. Okay?
Was it in them time that Michael Manley said, I may work with?
No, man. Manley came in the late 60s to 70s.
Manas, all right, good.
But after Manley became Prime Minister in 1972, with his democratic socialism, he became very good friends with Cuba. And somebody mentioned it earlier, saying he would follow him to the mountaintop. The US had much reason to be suspicious of what Jamaica is getting into. Right? Now, when Manley come with his democratic socialism, if you look throughout the whole period of Manley's government, Jamaica had negative growth in its economy. Negative. Not 1 year of positive growth. Okay? But then you want people try to use the CIA as excuse. But Manley's policy was not getting Jamaica anywhere because what he did. I don't know if you remember what the 5 flights a day to Miami when the business class, the people who were generating the growth in Jamaica, them sell out, them sitting and run to Miami 5 flights a day. So when you run with the engine of production in society, what you expect to happen? Yeah? Not only was there a capital drain of the country, there was also a brain drain. Okay?
Manners and respect.
So that really hurt Jamaica during that whole period. And me say so is what the history, what the record said. Negative growth. I mean, I'm done. Hold on.
Manners.
Hold on. I have one more point to make. Negative growth throughout that whole period. Jamaica had a local resistance to Manley's policy during that time as well. Okay? And if you go back to what Manley said after he lost the election, he came back and won in 1989. Manley changed his whole approach from the 70s. His second term around, he had a more liberal economy because he realized that the first go around did not work. Why would he come and do the same thing again? So by the 1989, Manley changed his whole approach as to how to manage the economy. And that itself was an indictment of his previous policies in the 70s.
Somebody said it earlier about the two, Michael. No, Churchill. Well, I breaks it up there, so a long time. Somebody said it earlier about the two Michael Manley still. That kind of got through a little quick thing for that thing there earlier. Comments. You can make a comment of what you'd like to hear about. Somebody said you need to leg of the past. Anytime you say leg of the past, them tell you say you need to know your foundation. So, you know, you can't win. A while ago, Sir Cole said, it's pure JLP in the box. I don't know none of them, man, yeah. I just have them as people. So I don't know that.
If I say go, independent.
I know there's some of that. But what try to say? Oh, you say you are independent?
Yeah, man, me independent, fully independent.
1 minute, me beg you, you can time me, 1 minute, me beg you, how long, you can time me. 1 minute.
Take it.
1 minute.
Take it.
What I am saying is respectfully to the old sages of the JLP and the PNP where I talk and I trace them one another. Zane,
your 1 minute cut. I want to go on there, sir. Yeah, wait too long. Technologies are right. You know, phone battery can dead for you. Wait too long. You know. When I want to the host, the host, letting people. Start from top. Your phone the trip out. Start from top.
Yeah. I am saying, I wish the man them, that's why I tell you, me never vote yet and I not go vote. I wish the man them would have stopped the tracing. You understand? The damage has already been done, Father. We in a new age, a new stage. And in terms of research, you see the National Library, them have a website, they here. So me as a young person, I just run with anything some of them man here are saying because there is a National Library. All me I say to the man them respectfully, the damage has already been done whether by Seaga or Manley. And none of them now go defeat the allegations of each party respectfully. That's all me I say. Make we find some solution and talk positively, man. And move forward.
TikTok, bully, yeah, know. So yeah, so we must go library if we want to learn.
Nationallibrary.com, man. So the information is there, brother.
I
remember saying, yeah, man, I remember saying, okay. National Library is not a JLP or a PNP thing, You see me? At the government library, but remember, say the government susceptible to changes. You understand? And it's free to all of we if you unlock the information that is there, it's recorded.
Big up
man, it's dead, father, man. That's all me come to say.
Big up. Because me have a problem with information, because you see two of them man love trees. Anything you say.
National Library, man. Because a lot of what them talk, no factual, come here a man say, who him say Seaga ban, a huge share ban Walter Rodney, and then them kill him with car bomb, when him go back to Guyana, A huge share ban him. And a man blame the wrong man and say that the man got him from yard. Huge share. And when the government thing come, and come in a minute gone, when the government thing come in, you see me, it's not about thieving nobody idea. If I am the prime minister and my minister of finance implement something, it is going to be a government led by me. So if Seaga finance minister or PJ finance minister come up with something, if it's a PJ led government, him go and get the credit. If it's a Seaga led government, him go and get the credit. That's how the thing go.
Well, Seaga have a bag of credit. Them can't chat about Seaga to me again. No, but they get free.
Whether or not somebody are about non-voters, whether or not me just like to be diplomatic and stay on the politics.
You get cost too.
But me like to learn, brother. You see me? Me like to learn because I wasn't born certain time, so me like to learn. You see?
Big up. Not left the box yet. You sound like independent. Not left the box yet.
Me independent, me tell you that from where you are.
Alright, hold on, we're so forward. You're real. No, church, nobody not go back there yet. We're not church, we're not go the road.
Just listen one thing I said, man. Wikipedia is not very reliable because it can be edited by anybody. So what the brother tell about National Library is a better source to get a lot of information.
Man, that's enough respect. And thanks, enough thanks. Thanks, God. Like I said, my day I try to figure it out. The quickest thing we can go to a Google. When we see it, they man them across me say, you can't go Google for information.
Scroll down, man. Google and scroll down and you see National Library. Jamaica National Library, man. You see it, man. Just Google it and go up on that.
You're real. No, it's alright. Thank you, church. Manners, thanks. Me here with them, man. Just thanks. Man, watch out, look at some people. The manners. Don't worry, be here, where's it? Thanks. You're real. I'm telling you, I can't hear you. Where's it?
Yeah, I just need to correct a few little things that I'm hearing. I born 1950, so nobody can get
foundation, real foundation. Manners.
Right? Mr. Seaga was not, what do you call it again, finance minister in
60s?
Yeah, no, he was not. He was minister of development and trade. That's the reason why him do all of those things, that him get built up in this country.
Man, he was finance minister in 67. What you talk about? I was born 58. Talk the truth, man.
Where they must find the truth? If you don't live, if you not their life in them time, yeah, where me must find the truth now? I don't like it.
He was finance minister. He was minister of finance and planning.
All right, so okay. All right, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Wrong year. All right.
I know he was the planning and development for the thing, and that's why many of the time he build up Ochoa and all those other things inside of the country. Right?
Okay.
The other thing I hear again that stunned me, I think our money started to change over from 67, and we actually changed it over completely into 69. So when the PNP get the country at the time when in 72, we was using Jamaican currency and not American, English currency.
Yeah.
Right. So, we get something so mixed up because we're speaking out of our ego and how we feel and whatsoever it is, because nobody accomplished, no other minister, whether finance minister, prime minister, has accomplished the accomplishment that Mr. Seaga have getting in this country. So you can read it out to them. That cannot be lie. Read it out to them. You see,
okay,
and that's all me really have to say. I'm not going to say because I can't take it.
Man, that's a respect. That's all I'm doing, of course, then, of course.
Because it's not nothing he or she. I only can tell you what really me see and know when me see with my one eye. You have a lot of things me see too.
Yeah, okay.
A lot of things I can tell you. I can tell you about a special road where all of the AK-47 did go. A Maxine Avenue, one little road in Stat Road.
Wow.
You understand?
What? Yes.
So when people attack them, it's the two sides of the same damn thing. You understand me?
That be figure. That more figure. But
the same damn thing.
Yeah, man, bring in the independent from Malo.
We're so rich, man. We're so rich.
This and that, and say this and that, and that. It's the two sides of things wrong.
Man, and I think they need to unite and figure it out. They need to then them go take them side. But unite on something, no, man.
If we could take where our economic is now and deal with it and stop talking about time come and whatsoever it is and deal with it, and when it fails, we deal with it better, then we will be saying something. You understand me? But we can't have an economic, we can't have something growing. We are the envy of the world. Right? If American envy us and here still we talking stupidness about this and that and the other.
Man, as a respect.
Anytime you have a change of government in this country, it damages our fabric. Always remember this, it damages the fabric of the country.
Man, as a respect, Mr. Senior.
That's how we see it. Yeah, man, so okay, you know, have a good time.
All right. Okay, me hear mostly I said, VG now good. VG now go on good. Hold on, give me 1 second. 1 second quick. I'm going to read that thing. Me and you, mostly I said, VG now go on good. VG now go on good. Then Mr. Cole come in and say, VG is pure JLP in your box. And them thing I try to put man a mix up, me I like up people in the box. I'm a call and I figure out who is who. Hey, but they say politics are mad about it, what's the name, Mega? What's the name, Chief? Your turn. Magan, bad name. Magan.
Good night, VG.
Night, Chief.
In all of this talk, there's one central place that everybody wants to find themselves, and is in the position of governance of this country. And
suppose somebody just want trace, Maga man. Suppose they just want trace. Suppose they love trace. They don't care about nobody but trace it.
Well, let me say this.
Yes,
we know that there's just one position everybody working forward to, right?
Yeah.
But I can tell you this, and me say this without an apology. Governance of this. I am a JLP to the core.
You're a JLP too? Okay, honest.
To the core. Me not apologize about that. I'm gonna tell you why. History will show, and anybody who is not willing to hide their conscience underneath the carpet will know that when the JLP is in, the country is on a proper footing, better than any other institution wherever in place. May I tell you that we know that economically the JLP has done more for Jamaica than any other government, right? And the next thing I want to say is, if Mr. Mark Golding is supposed to become the Prime Minister tomorrow, I don't want to hear time come. I want to hear, this is the plan I have to take the country forward, and this is the plan I have to make a better economy for the Jamaicans at large. You hear me tell you? We don't want a division. What we want is a proper plan as to how you're going to run the country. And as far as me is concerned, a pure propaganda he's living on to get where he's going. Right? Because nothing, he speaks nothing good about the governance of this country. No matter what good is going on, he cannot with a good conscience say that something is going on good. It is always doom and gloom.
Manners.
This man has fostered more division in the country than anything else, because all he's talking about is crime, and he's not willing to partner with the government in order to bring down crime. He'd rather fuel people out there to get the crime in a worse position so that he can take governance. Right? That is what I'm seeing Mark Golding doing presently. And talking about time come, and time can come if you don't bring to the people a plan as to how you're going to correct it.
Make no sense.
If 6 months after him take position in governance, we see Jamaica crime rate at the same rate or worse, what he's gonna tell the country? Maybe we should have called him head in 6 months' time, because he's acting as if he can change this thing overnight. I mean, no one can do it.
Margaman, right? Big up, you're very biased to the reason. Margaman, big up yourself for your reason. If you want to finish off,
No, me I finish off now. And the finishing that I'm saying is that Jamaica people need to get hardline and demand a plan from Mr. Mark Golding, because he too is the degradation of Jamaica's economy. And him know it. Him know it without any apology. Him knows him is a part of the downfall of Jamaica's economy.
Go ahead, man. If you say you feel, go ahead, man. If I say your life, man, big up yourself, man. Yo, caution, go ahead, man. If that you feel, that man try to tell you someone that's a real idiot that you feel in your head. Yeah, what? Your body, Sima, who got the key to your bima? I want to know. You can't fool someone. What is? Odex, Amalo.
My time, yes?
Yeah, I must see your time now, yes.
Alright. Mr. Margaman. 2 times the opposition leader bring a crime plan.
Cool, you know, say Lord God, I say Amalo attack. But think Amalo, I still don't watch something comical to me, you know. See, I never use still. I mean, make a mistake, man.
Wrote a crime plan and bring to the parliament and give to the prime minister. That's one. When you people come up here and say lies, right? Jamaican turn off from the prime minister. 1, he's very dishonest. 2, he's a liar. And the people already found him in the court. I just see that in the poll. 2023, Mark Golding was at 62%, and the JLP was at 32%. I want to jump up and say, see the poll said Jamaican people don't want him. We don't dance with it. The poll are showing that the Jamaicans do not want the Prime Minister. Let us move now to today. The Prime Minister just finished his speech at the area council. And all the prime minister is telling the people about bag of cement, bag of this, bag of that. Name some project that Andrew Holness implement when he came to power until today. And you cannot name it. When you're not telling lies, Mr. Seaga 1976 wrote the American embassy and tell them to embargo Jamaica. If not, Michael Manley go and win back the 80 election. When you're not telling lies, Mr. Seaga sided with the CIA to arm the shower party. Right? And yes, as one man said, why you ever have things that I believe? Yes. We cannot make this happen. Your party is the first party to flood Jamaica with God. Underneath the CIA. The CIA burned on the evening tide woman confess it. Don't come here. The history is there. Go and Google in VG. Go and Google the CIA intervention in Jamaica. And then confess for them to pull Mr. Seaga to power. But leave that. We're not talking about the best prime minister since sliced bread. Go back to the 18 years of PJ Patterson. Go back there, 1989 when we took office. The national the NIR over $500 million US plus the IMF. It is the PJ Patterson who pay back the IMF and build up the NIR. It is the PJ Patterson who revitalized the hospital across Jamaica by building Maypen Hospital, Mandeville Hospital, Black River Hospital. It is the PJ Patterson who built 150,000 houses to Operation Pride and Housing Trust for the small man and the gun could be able to afford a housing. It was the PJ Patterson who built 17 new schools in the western part of Jamaica. It is the PJ Patterson that start the road network by Highway 2000.
Alright, good. Alright.
So when you're talking, right, go back and in history, and then you come and tell us today, what new policy that Andrew Holness bring. And when you're talking about crime, brother, right? We the PNP do not champion on crime.
Check him on what?
We do not champion on crime. We will talk about it. Andrew Holness in a 2016, 2015 promised the Jamaican people that him going to do something about crime, that you can sleep with your window and door open. This time have a crime plan. And what is the plan where we get? To lock up our youth. And then it goes to a special zone of operation. That you can be able to take the government to court and sue them and win them.
Sir, court.
I rest my case yet when I come back.
Manners and bigger. Oh my Lord, finally your turn again now, you know.
Blessings.
Yes, King.
You know, if you ask most Jamaican what kind of economic theory Jamaica is using to run the economy, I guarantee you most of them wouldn't know.
Yeah, one.
You see from 1989, when you see 1996 when we had the financial meltdown in Jamaica, we are running a financialized economy that they call finance capitalism. Finance capitalism is finance capitalism. That means, you see me, I give the term, that means you go up and you look about it. You look it up, yeah? So when you to understand finance capitalism, understand what kind of economic term we are using to operate our economy. You're going to understand that the JLP and the PNP is using the same economic theory, finance capitalism. They may change a few different fiscal policy. Fiscal policy are policy that comes out in the budget. Basically, they change a few little things. Like one would say, oh, you're going to use pension fund to invest pension fund. And the other one would tell you in a different way, oh, you're going to use invest pension fund. That's maybe just a couple differences. Yeah. But the theory that they are using to run the economy is finance capitalism. What is finance capitalism? Finance capitalism is where the banks and the financial institution and real estate controls the market, put the Jamaican people in debt and extract from them. That is exactly what is going on in Jamaica.
From both sides, same system. I'm sorry for cut you, but you see, when you're not in this party like them people that will up Texas, I just trace. Me tell them, say, no matter who is in power, it's always the same treatment. And now when you explain it that way, because say, all right, if nothing else, if the bank them are gonna run it certain way, no matter which side, it's the same treatment. So without this bag of who PJ do what or do this or do that. It's just that basic knowledge. I'm glad to say that a while ago. Financial capitalism.
Finance capitalism.
Thank you for a regular reason where you can make me think clearly. Thank you.
Who you think controls who becomes the prime ministers of Jamaica? It is the
PSOJ, the business people then. PSOJ, manners.
They are the ones who fund the campaign. You
manners,
see, when Portia seems to win, Portia seems to win in Jamaica by default. Because if Bruce Golding never did something wrong, the elites only make Portia win because all of their money was put behind Andrew, but because he was new and the people love Portia, they put her there. But as soon as the elite come back with Andrew and dress him up different, the elite said, this is our boy. And you have to get rid of Ardisha because we want Nigel Clark, because these are the people that we can control and get the policies that we want to make us rich. So Nigel Clark was going to give them the Bank of Jamaica, which it is now independent. It is not underneath our control as Jamaican anymore. So the Bank of Jamaica is not under Jamaican people control anymore. He has turned this independent over to an independent institution where the Bank of Jamaica governor control all policies that come from it. So we have to understand who controls the money in Jamaica. The Bank of Jamaica, they control the monetary policies. What is the monetary policy? Controlling the fiscal, the money movement, the amount of money in the whole market and interest rate and all these type of things. That's what the monetary system do. And the Bank of Jamaica control that. So when we hear cussing, because you know what? The elites of Jamaican, the black Jamaican, right where they want them. Confusion, and they can control the economy and get all the benefit that they need. Because it doesn't matter how much labor right and PNP cost, the elites are the ones that always comes out on top. You understand?
No more poor Fred, you know. More part pure rich people I make everybody go and cuss. Because rich people are alright, you know. Listen me good. But I don't want poor Fred, because I don't want to cuss and trace.
Yes, I make them go and do it to themselves. Because anyone come tomorrow.
It's simple.
Going to benefit. Yeah?
But forget talk. I think it make it logical. But it doesn't work off of logics. I'm what you say, it fit into what I try to say. So the both sides the same thing, but I allow people to cuss and chase and cuss and chase.
Yes, it's the same thing. It's none of them are different. All they do is use rhetoric. Listen to what they come on the stage and say, and tomorrow what people be talking about. Oh, Andrew Olney said this. Oh, Mark Golding said this, and none of them talk about the policies that are affecting economic growth.
Right.
Is Nigel Clark investing in education? Is Nigel Clark investing in energy? Is Nigel Clark investing in transportation? How are these things changed?
All the little make go back to politics now. I'm ready to hear that. All the little make here. Mostly, when you say I go on mostly, because I drop myself in politics, and as a big man, the second time I hear that one about my mama. In my whole life, me and nobody know that them can skate tell dog, I'm here upon live, Lord God. I don't know that thing about no sense. Who may I deal with? What may I deal with? Talk to me mostly. Let me hear what may I deal with. A man tell me about my mother upon a life a while ago in my life as a big man. Me and a boy never had an argument or trace in it.
everybody do it rude and respectful.
No, but I tell you, no, but that's the man go. I'm mostly match at now still. I'm not going to say. But I tell you,
Waste time on Duns people, father.
No, waste time, but you know, say everybody have a nah. Hear me, say still. Everybody have a voice, you know. But now, I don't want to tell that man at time. So it's just that this is how me allow people to cuss more time because I know what street is and people trace. But sometimes someone go a little harder than someone. You understand? But it is what it is. Mosley, go on. We don't want to throw off the reason. We want to catch by the reason.
Yeah, VG.
Yeah.
This a brother here in a comment when I mag sitting away one him. Alright. Remember, you know, in a 2016, you know, Andrew only say we can sleep with the window with door open at Dembe, right? He must say about Mark Golin. If we come together now with Andrew Wallace and solve crime at Dembe. When Andrew Wallace did a shut off him out in a 2016, but when he win. But people have a sleeping window open and them the door open and them be thing there. But make they come together with Portia Simpson Miller them be time be. VJ, listen this here.
So why you come to with that foolishness, you know? You elect a prime minister and is a prime minister run the country. It is time we learn to hold our leaders accountable for their actions and stop making excuses for them. Stop making excuses. Otherwise, go elect the people who really run in the country. And I don't want the right stand and an argument. Hold the people you elect accountable and stop making excuses for them. Alright?
Yes.
Raise your voice in concert against the high level.
VG, in 2016, this, you know.
Gear Mosley.
When he man in our opposition, you know, you hear what man say?
Gear Mosley. Listen me good now. But they are so, see? I give everybody them time for chat. Left and right, see? Now all of a sudden, because at one time, you had more right than left about them for sort my mother. Listen my logics, not to do with me. A while ago a man say you can leave all your doors open. Suppose, because that man they say so, and next set a man say, make we go start war, make we go start. To all people hard in his politics and fool. Suppose because this man say, make we have peace, and next set of people say, make we throw him off, make we start a war. For no reason other than politics to show you a man dark and for fool. That's my brain there now. So when you play that now, me I gotta tell you, say, him could have mean what he mean. But the next set of people say, it not gonna go so. Me go out and go kill people because we dark and fool. What you want me to know? What you want me to take your knowledge? What you want me to say?
VJ, a man I blame Portia Simpson Miller and then a opposition. In next, if this brother will come up and say, well, Mark Golin to come together. If Mark Golin do the same thing like him, Mark Golin will come out now. And I said him, I see him sitting here. I him said, listen again, this is one time, you know, VG, when one woman did dead, don't I see you, you know. And look, you know, the crime rate this time, you know, 1,005, the crime rate did end this time, you know, 2014, in 2014, you know. Then the time there, you know. And 4 or 5 people are dead now, you know, VG one time, you know, 7, you know, this is same man, you know, we say, you know, they are criticize them, the thing there, you know. And he get worse, and now, you know, let's see him again.
I ask you a question. Hold on, man. I try to explain. Mosley. I said something to you a while ago. I said 3 PNP shout out, nothing can go so. That's for sure about politics. A regular man never said VJ fool, you know. But because of politics, and how I said it, is a set of PNP man jump out and say that don't make no sense. And it's so logical that you said peace, and the next set of man say, to how them love politics, them say, all right, you believe in peace, we going to create violence. And I think logical, and I can say bad mind, how people can do that so easy, because how them love them party. They will create violence so that man cannot have his dream of peace. That's what we want there. Cole want to talk now as a PNP. Hold on, man. Cole want to talk because he was a PNP want to talk and say it don't make no sense. Go on, Cole. What you say? This is what you say fast.
So, VG, so what you're saying, during the time of the PNP reign then, when the PNP was fighting to bring down crime, and Peter Bunting said that we are asking for God intervention, it could be the JLP rise of the crime.
It could be the exact same thing. I'm not take side. It could have been the exact. I'm not asking to believe. I'm bringing up a scenario, John. I'm not bringing up, I don't ask to believe. I'm saying suppose. Just a scenario.
No,
because you, Mr. Cole, would you ever vote for a JLP?
Me?
Yes. Exactly.
Never.
Done this so. Done this so. That's to show you say you don't care about none of their party. Because you don't care what they do for the people. No, stop your nice, not cool and have sense, man. You just said something because you don't care about people. You care about your party, ja. That's cool, man.
It's not cool time. Run it in.
No, but I'm talking to Cole. I'm talking to Cole, church. Bill, me know why we're doing it. Because the Hughes, me not make no sense. And I can't tell now who is PNP because why I'm not making sense. And it's so simple. It is so simple. You know, it's just, what I'm saying, it's so simple. And because of how I said it.
No, but VG, I do not believe that in opposition, the JLP will push up crime. And I do not believe that in opposition, the PNP will do it.
Manners and respect. Okay, good. All right, good.
That different set of youth, right? Where I make money, you know, where I make money, and then got 8 to go get money, then go back and get money, and then use them own money and buy them own thing.
Cool. May I ask you a question? As a big man. So you're there on a thing named TikTok, where picnic up and wine. TikTok, see? Now, some man decides, I'm going to chat some politics because we're there on TikTok, see? Now, a while ago, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 individuals that you said were JLP, and you made sure you said, no man, you're JLP, and next man in the thing said, VGF finally turned JLP. I don't know who they're on this, you know, but because of politics, it reached a stage where a man can tell me, your mother, and it's politics, and now me and the man there is automatically, hold on, an enemy. And the man going to say, you want me to say it again? If we didn't know each other now, we might have seen each other in the street and fight it out over a TikTok argument. That's to show you, man, dunce and dark. So may I try to show you what I said a while ago. Hold on. Because of politics, that's what dark people tonight, we don't think, you would say, no, I would never vote for JLP. Even if JLP is making everybody happy and the place peaceful, it's just because you love your party. I'm not dissing PNP. I would say the same thing to Petal. I would say the same thing to her about JLP. Just leave it alone as simple logic.
I vote on politics.
Manners.
And the PNP are
VG.
May I go back to you, man? Just a vent liquor. May I go back to you? I'm just vent, man. That's cool. I'm just vent. All right, cool, done. Go on, Mostly. Go on, stop, cool. I'm just a vent liquor. And who get it. Who don't get it because of why? You're off now, boy. See, at 3 times you tell me say me off, you know. I mean, know why I'm saying so. Gary, go on, chat, yeah, man.
VG.
Yeah.
You see, this a time when Andrew Onless did a guan, or him a guan. Andrew Onless a touch, not Andrew Onless lowest crime, you know. Not touch that the highest crime rate in that time, you know.
Manners.
And when they are going, you know, VG, listen to him, man, you know, VG. Listen.
Your voice in concert against the high levels of crime and against the government in not doing enough income.
You hear?
So I mean,
you hear?
Yes.
The government. Believe me, government. Yes. We're not doing it. You see, VG?
Manners.
And the next thing we want to say again. For sure, you say, oh, JLP, then stay out, then this, then 6
the whole of JLP. Everybody will like Anjo, sick your stomach.
No, me not talk about that. Me I go back to in a
JLP.
VG.
You talk about someone for the 70s and 60s, sick your stomach now, because them say JLP.
No, man.
That's what.
Me I talk about the support of them. You see? Imagine Anybody
that supports JLP, fool and sick his stomach. I'm going to start this up. That's what I make sure.
VG, the thing what me I try to say. Remember, I know, I know, everybody, you know, have their time as prime minister, you know, they have for them term, right? Seaga have from 1980 to 89. Why they not give you what Seaga do? The policy them Seaga put in from 1980 to 89. Why they must steal Shearer? Why they must steal Shearer? You see ratings where they give Seaga a Shearer them.
I was reading from a thing named Wikipedia, a Wikipedia might have put Seaga, meaning in that time it was JLP party, and it might have been a mistake, and I read from the wrong place to get information, and I meet the part, and I take the blame there. It's Wikipedia, it's not through JLP, PNP,
Jamaica. Read in a national library. It's in a national library too, man. And when you go there, you have to clarify and see.
Back up. So done.
Brother, you don't make no sense, brother. You don't make no sense. When they talk about Seaga, when they talk about Michael Manley, just because you don't know nothing of it, sure what Seaga doing in the 80s when he did prime minister, you don't want to pay for share him achievement and forget Seaga. Give what Seaga doing in the 80s now, weird. If you don't want to give Seaga, all right, so Seaga the finance minister. You see a Seaga policy them better than when the was finance minister when Shearer did the prime minister. Why never have them in policy in the 80s when he did the prime minister?
Hold on, man. After the same thing that when they said Seaga wasn't prime minister in the 69, 82, Agro divestment program commencing with the least government-owned hotels. 84, self-start fund. 85, comprehensive tax reforms, including a flat income tax rate for all. 85, solidarity program for micro businesses. 86, export exim bank. 86 again, deregulation of economy, commencing with removal of import licensing, later price controls called. 86, privatization of financial institutions. 87, Jampro. 88, Digiport. 88, 1 billion trees. And it's the same list at a different time. That's why I wanted to just read it off so you understand what I'm saying, Ja. I don't know. Yeah, I just read it. Hold on, man. You're tracing about a year now, and I got to a year with the same thing that I cussed about earlier, about the 60s, when the fool boats, I don't know. And they said it wasn't him. Sorry, now you're tracing about the 80s, and him have a list too. So you can't man.
Yes, how much policy? Them the list that we name out. More you name out everything. More you read out everything from in the 80s where him do, and that you fit do. Me know why you give me finding.
That's all I saw. That's all I saw.
Yeah.
There's no more.
That's all I saw.
Yes.
All right, you see it though, because he can't add up to him. He want the things them where them try thief share achievement and give him.
No, that was
that them try do.
Yeah, who's them?
The JLP supported them.
JLP supported them. Maga man, you can't be the man for talk, man. If you talk, and next man they want talk. Maga man. If you talk, and next man they want talk. That's why I can't let you talk. That's all on the man.
All right.
Yeah, man. That's just working. Yes.
Me want you give me more you read out after the thing where they send you when Seaga the prime minister from 1980 to 1989.
Nobody send me nothing, Joe. Google it. I'm going to go to church now. Go Google it. Gary. I'm going to give you something to Google as a person where if you believe in a Google, them say I must read Google no more. So I don't know. But I'm going to go to the top and tell you what to read. Just type in Edward Seaga, then you're going to see a thing there. Wikipedia. That's read. That's what it means. That's simple thing.
So VG. You want them when them give Seaga you want them to give Seaga
No. Look at it and they figure it out, man. Just look at it. You can tell me, say, VG, you're wrong with 69 to 74. And we work with that. Just look at it now. I'm gonna let me just cool, man. I'm sorry, I make mistake. I know what you do. I'm going to do with JLP. I'm gonna let you go there. I'm gonna let you go Mose.
But me I try show you how they're dangerous. Right?
Who's them?
Who's them? When you go see a Seaga, when you go see a Seaga,
it's the damn. What would they? Yo, Gary, you later, yeah, man. Just hold up pass. Me not let it go. Hold up pass. Me not let it go. But Wikipedia, hold up pass. Churchill.
Yeah, man.
Yes, sir.
Well, me not understand the reasoning. So they try to Seaga.
Him don't understand either. Him so figure
it don't make no sense.
Him so figure it out. Him saying in the time when I said 60s, it was a sheer or it was a the time. So let's leave it there, sir.
Yeah, me understand, but
you left it.
You know, say before Nigel Clark.
Yes.
Everybody claimed, or I would say most people claim, that Edward Seaga was the best finance minister Jamaica ever had.
Okay, if you say so, I don't know. You're telling me, yes.
Until Nigel Clark came.
Manners and respect.
People are now saying Nigel Clark is the best finance minister Jamaica ever had.
No problem.
So, the fact is, Seaga was the financial engineer during Shearer's government. And that's right. Okay. So, and another point now. Omalo made a point that there's no difference between the two parties.
Yes, I agree with you.
Yeah. So, all right, if you want to run with that, in theory, maybe they're not different, but it has shown that this government has a better management of the country's resources.
Manners and respect,
and that's why we're seeing fairly good performance. The things that this government is doing now is bringing back Jamaica to this country is now being recognized around the world, especially since COVID, because Jamaica has performed so well that Jamaica credit rating has improved, right? We get,
I saw that, yeah.
Right? The debt is being paid down.
Yeah.
We had 8 years of no new taxes. That's the PAYE taxes.
Yeah. All right.
I mean, when previous governments, people used to, every time the budget's gonna read, they're gonna wondering how much tax is gonna be added on.
Yeah, but you see, it's funny the way though. You see, in this time still, wanna get doing COVID and chat about like COVID or something bad. Enough money to get doing COVID, enough money you get after the storm, enough money run, so stop make it look like it's a bad thing. But things that we might think are bad, you benefit off enough, and you can ramp with them money there and make things look any way you want it to look. So that's I know. I sound away about.
Hold on, BG. If you look at the metrics that they use for economic measurement,
honest.
COVID did a damage to Jamaica's trajectory.
Did everybody get the money they're supposed to get after COVID or during COVID for the 2 years that
a lot of people losing job, man, and some people
did a lot of Jamaicans get the money that they're supposed to get during that time? I don't know. I just asking you.
No, some people.
I never get none, and I don't know nobody in my circle will get no money during that time, and I know money to come here. So for everybody doing that 2 years, I mean the entertainment, see? I don't know who know me, but he's not an accountant or no mathematician. We keep dancing and them things, and we can tell you, say, if man ever hide and go event and them things, the people that dead broke. And the first people them lock off is people that do entertainment. See? Me was the first man. But there's a ha. I never ever complain and chat about things. But we can tell you, say, me never get compensated when the devil said them to lock it at my place. Just people say that now. Man,
neither did I, but you see, COVID makes some people get more creative. Because some new business was started.
Money came to help out a lot of us though. But money did come here to help a lot of us, right?
Some people find new ways to do other things to be more creative.
Money came here to help a lot of us. I just asking you, if it don't go so, it don't go so. I just asking you, did money come here locally?
I think I get more help in resources like medication and
I hear what you're saying. My brother that I have a brethren in the States that don't work. He got 2 checks of $1,000 each within that 2 years. In Jamaica, I heard some people are supposed to get 10 grand. I don't know. I'm just asking you. I know. Yeah. So you can ramp with.
Some people get money.
I try to say you can ramp with money. It's not a bad thing. This COVID thing you're talking about wasn't a bad thing for the people who had the money to ramp with. The berry thing was the bad thing because money came to do things and we're not sure how much. So just don't make them feel it's so bad. You understand what I'm saying?
But it was bad, BG. You cannot deny that. COVID set us back.
Got compensated. It set me back.
It set a lot of people back. A lot of people.
True, supposed to. Yes, a lot. But
some people got things.
But hold on now.
We can argue that. Some people got things. Some people got things just to what you call subsistence. It's not more than about what could make them wealthy then. They got things to keep them alive. Okay?
Me have 3 daughters. Hold on, man. Me have 3 daughters. Me have 3 sons. I never get nothing. What you said to me?
Well,
I don't deserve nothing.
I'm a US citizen.
I couldn't keep no more event. My photograph, I couldn't take no more picture of the event because event not keep. For you left, you illegal. Police will look for you and stop you and laugh at them, catch you like say you're a thief. People hate me because I never get injection. People say he's a worthless man because I never get injection. My lose family at that time because people say, if they want to get injected, if they want to go down, if they want a life, a pure embarrassment really in at that time. I never thought about them, I never vexed, but I never bring it up. I accept it for what it is. But now listening to you politicians that chat on the shit about this and that and this and who, it just if slow down and think up. You didn't apply. Okay, Mel, I didn't apply. You might be right.
But VG,
it's simple as that, Mel. It's all right. Mel just said it simple as it is. You didn't apply. That's all it was.
VG,
did you apply or you asked? No, I didn't apply. No.
You were in a position. You were in a position that you could. You know, you could bounce out of it.
Hold on, let's start politically. Did you put yourself in line and follow protocols and you wouldn't get money? I didn't get, oh shit. So somebody got through the protocols, got through everything. This is a whole different argument where we can have on a whole night and make sense out of it when nobody now talk about. And I'm gonna let you talk now, so you have your time, because I'm everybody. But I need to slow down and catch myself. I need to slow down. Churchill, I'm not going to answer you. I'm going to give you time, then TikTok.
So, I'm saying there are people who were set back because of COVID. There are those people who had enough to carry them through. And there were a lot of people who depended on government. They were hungry. And because they couldn't go to work, they couldn't do a lot of things. At the same time,
me a chat here. So remember, say when they said they were hungry. You say me a chat. Me and one of them there.
All right.
When most of them follow protocol, but just I learn now 10 years later about the protocol.
So there were
5 years, whatever.
There were many people like you, put it that way. So
enough.
Yes. At the same time, some people created new business, right?
What happened to the money that was supposed to reach people like me? What happened to the money that was supposed to reach people like me?
You never go for it. That's why.
What happened to it? It's used for better good now or something. I didn't go for it. What happened to it? It lost? Or we give it to somebody else? What did happen to it? Let me ask you.
I don't know. I can't answer that question.
Manners, no. These are some questions we don't ask.
You're saying,
but it's topics. I'm saying.
You're saying that what happened to your money? Maybe all the money was distributed the way what they got. I don't know if any was left over. If you didn't apply for it.
Okay, Manners, leave it there. Leave it there. Leave it there, Churchill. So continue and then I'm going to let you TikTok.
Yeah, so I was saying that this government has shown that it has the competence to manage this economy, and that's why where we are today, right? I think it was Amalo who said we're not doing anything for transportation. Apparently he's not following the news to see the new buses that we get. He's not following the news, the number of houses being built. He's not following the news to see the number of infrastructure, the road, the Sparks program. He's not following the news to see all the scholarships that's being offered by this government. And the previous person mentioned that something about human development. Don't they see all these things that... Hold on, these things are very important. Don't they see all
Yeah, but it's 10 people there so tough a chat to. So, I know I chat out enough for your thing, but I mean... We need to still get a little blind along the way still. So finish off quick and let you TikTok. Yeah.
Every time you stop me, you kind of, make me throw me out.
No, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Jam. I'm sorry.
So all in all, what Andrew is doing now, we cannot change from Andrew Hornis because he's taking this country to a better place. Every time the PNP come into power, they change the trajectory of the country. And that's why we have to sort of refer back to the past. Mr. Cole mentioned about PJ's era, but he failed to tell you how under PJ, with Omar Davis as the finance minister, wrecked Jamaica's economy. Right? We don't have to go back too far to see. They instituted...
Lego, church, big up, sorry, time out, sorry. No, man, tell you, hold on, man, cool, man, let's build, let's listen, let's trust me, I'm talk, Bridget, all right, I got that, all right, You look like you're just Lanja. That man tell you, God. I'm night now, man. TikTok, no disrespect, but you know, let's say that, bro. TikTok, what you say?
Well, I don't have much to say, you know. All I can say is, me as a youngster, and you know my stands already. All I can say is they've had their respectful strong points, they've had their respectful shortcomings, and they've had their respectful scandals. We can go back and tell you things about both parties do. You understand? We can tell you about scandals like Traffic Guru, Manat Phelps and Phillips, Andrew Bank account. Brother, we could have sing pan that till that.
So where with it? So tell me with it.
We are in the now. We are in the now. You understand me?
Andrew only do good things.
Brother, let me tell you something. Me respect and rate Mark Golding. Me respect and rate Andrew equally. Two sides of the same kind, but remember one Jamaica. And when certain things affect us, it affect both JLP supporters and the PNP supporters.
What's affecting you? What's affecting you? What's affecting you now?
Man, all right. Remember, you know, man. The crime situation affect both of us, you know. And when the PNP in power, you know, we had a crime situation, we have turf war, we have educational problems, all of that. When the JLP in power, we have the same thing. You understand? But the tactics now, what them are say, marker use. You understand? When a scandal happen, brother, either party are going to use it as as the focal point for try to get the other party out of power.
So you depend on the scandal. And the scandal you want to talk about now?
No, it's like, brother, scandal are going to reach everybody. You understand?
So me ask you, if you in power now, I go on good. That's all me asking, you know. Yeah, this you say everybody the same thing.
No, to be honest, nah man, them are go on good, but there are also problems. And I guarantee you, when the other party come in power, if they go in power, there will be things that they do good, and then you have a set of supporter burn them out. We are from politics start at Jamaica. That fruit has been, and it will never change. But what we need to do is find
it must
answers to the issues.
It must can change. It must can answers to the issues. But to do that
solutions.
Now, you can't have this separation thing. You can't have that separation.
That is the thing, you know. I bet you say if you did have a third party where in an equal standing with them, things would are different. But there are only two parties. There are only two parties.
Two parties. When you it's only two parties in the USA.
No, the other ones are the other one them microscopic, father. The other one them microscopic.
All they need is support. So you prefer support drama than support somebody where makes sense? You prefer support drama. Would you prefer to support drama than someone that makes sense to you?
But me and you know our people.
I don't. Lisa Gibbon, Claudia Gibbon, Pauline Dere, where you know, say she not Gibbon, but you not get her run because you're used to Lisa and Claudia Gibbon. I don't know.
Stick to the evil, so they must stick to the evil where they know. You understand what I say? They are sticking to the evil that they know. You understand? And this die-hearted, remember, you know, it's only a few switch, you know, but you have this, you see this die-hearted thing. Because a lot of us don't read, you know. But so you see the die-hearted business.
That is the thing.
But remember, say, in my line of work. Yeah, but my line of work, you know, it no matter who a prime minister, you know that me have to work. It still going to come, you understand? So that is it for me. No matter who the power for me.
Big up yourself. Big up yourself. Let it circle. Big up yourself. Because right. Enough manners, enough respect.
Yeah.
Enough manners
and respect.
Let him be so cool, buddy, of the DJ. It's so cool.
Traffic is not a scandal.
Traffic Guru is not a scandal.
That's one. Two, for Mr. Churchill bragging about 100 votes. In 2015. When the PNP leave office, 569 votes. Today, you have 275 votes. That's reality.
Say it again, because I'm going to ask. Say it again.
When the PNP leave office 2015, 569 votes. Today, you have 275.
So, Cole, someone asked the question the other day. I'm going to ask you the question again. Somebody said that the other day, and I want to ask you. So you're saying the 569 buses, because JLP came in power, them just stop work. I would have to buy back 215.
No, them buy back 100.
Manners, just 100. So, right. 569 buses. How much of them just stop work when JLP come in power?
No, stop work. Remember, 8 years. If you have a vehicle for 8 years and you're not maintaining them.
So them never does service it?
No.
Them. Why you say that? Why you say that?
Because the record is there to prove.
The record is there to prove that they haven't maintained any of their buses. A big company like JUTC, where when they come in, you must have some tire checkers, so you can't say.
Them blame it on workers, they work hard, teach that, and work hard.
So, let's get this straight, I mean, I make you continue. When they came in power, all the buses they mash up in the last 8 years, 569, and they had to buy back 115 for look good.
Yeah.
Manners. Continue talk. Your time.
Secondly, I'm on Mr. Churchill's topic same way.
Yeah.
That when him said that Omar Davis mash up the economy, this government pay $150 million to do a FinSac report, and then release it without the audit.
I don't understand the report there. I don't understand how that going.
No,
big talk.
Do you know why? Let me tell you why.
Yeah.
Mr. Seaga borrow money without any form of guaranteeing and saying we got to pay. Poor other JLP minister.
He borrow money without any form of guarantee and forget to pay it back. That's what you're saying. Manners.
Right? Poor other JLP official was bailed out by FinSac. That's evidential fact. And that's what caused the meltdown of the 90s. Tell the Jamaica Labour Party to release the FinSac report in the full entirety, including the forensic audit. That's people say, who mash up Jamaica? Tell them spend the money, $150 million. When Mr. Churchill talked about highway, it was the PJ Pakistan-led government from Negril Pine to Port Antonio Pipe, the largest piece of road ever fixed in Jamaica history. The highway 2000 north and southbound, the Portmore, leg of highway, the new transport center. So when you hear they are talking, the history is there, brother.
Manners and respect.
The People's National Party has done more for Jamaica within 18 years.
Cool.
That's what the whole entirely set up Jamaica Labour Party Prime Minister, past and present. Since Mr. Holness was at the Era Council. And until now, Mr. Holness cannot tell the Jamaican people what he has done for the last years.
Right, so I was going to ask you the question. Andrew Holness hasn't done anything for Jamaica in the last 6 years.
You cannot tell me if
I was asking you, right, nothing, right?
Alright, let me tell you this. If Andrew come out and tell the Jamaican people what new policy he has bring to the Jamaican people for the last 8 years, I give him a open court. I go in the polling station and vote open for him.
A big talk. Big talk. We hear that. Alright. So I think, but one girl never come. What's your name? She come in the other day and name her boy here things straight. And my head don't go to that for right things, you know. She name her boy. But then you said policies. It's policies. And he did continuations.
Better. You know, no sense. Traffic go. I was a gift.
Gary. You ready to do that? Gary, yes, so you want to do that? Yes, so you really want to go trace people. I know your type of time.
Sorry, VG.
I mean,
Sorry,
you're not
VG.
sorry, no, daddy. Come like, you never see the time of night. You come like, you know, you say, Maga man, go on here, man, cause Gary come like, say, female knocker or something. No. Maga man. Maga man. Remember, no, daddy. Maga man, can give him.
Yeah, VG.
Yeah, the last one is a man, let you go. Couple people in the box, same way.
Repeat that for me.
After you finish, I'm gonna let you out so I can let in somebody else fresh.
Okay, no problem, man.
Big up.
All right, VG.
Yeah.
Mr. Cole talk about policies. What new policy Andrew Holness has established? I think he need to expound on that more so that Jamaica people can understand what I say. I think he might.
You want to expound on it?
I know
no.
That's what he just do, you know.
When me attack.
But it's that you just do. You just call him and that you're going to do. You have to watch what you're talking.
No. When we finish that, me not go have the back and forth with Mr. Cole.
Go on then. Well, go on then.
Him talk when me don't talk.
Yes, do you understand policies?
If you notice, me keep quiet.
Difference. Yeah, go on.
Me keep quiet when them attack. Right. And me want to expound on that when me get out of this, so that the Jamaican people can understand exactly what I say. Because if it is that, brother, just shut now, man.
I know you are mixed. I know you, man. You just go and free yourself.
He need to close the mic when me attack.
I never him as somebody else. Hold on, mute that mic there. Hold on. So I never him. I don't nothing to do with him. Lord God. Go on, chat.
Yes. Let me tell you something. If there's nothing good that the Andrew Holness led administration has done for this country, let me ask you this. Why would countries around the world, looking at the policies that Jamaica have carried out in order to keep the country stable during and after COVID, right? Because a whole lot of countries went under, you know, brother, right? And if them can't see that, them blind, right? If there's no new policy that has been created, why is it that so many institutions within government has increased in terms of making them better? That's why them always attack about people a thief them plan, you know, because guess what? They believe say PNP belong to Jamaica. I mean Jamaica belong to the PNP and the PNP only. So when whenever the PNP is in, right? Only what they do matters. If the JLP come and continue something that the PNP did, it is not because the policies of the JLP is good, but because them set a policy and we are follow it. Let me tell you something. Anything you cannot continue in our country, right, after somebody has stepped down, is a backward thinking. May I tell you that? If you don't continue it and if you don't better it, you are backward. Because because it is being Jamaica is not for the PNP, Jamaica is for the people. And if the JLP come in and make a bad situation worse, it means that they are no good. Right?
Manners.
You must continue what you see and better it. And that is what Andrew Holness has done. He has better what the PNP has done.
Big up, Marga,
and put in place what they never put in.
Marga, man, big up. But hear what you say. You said enough. Don't worry about it. You said enough. People hear what you say.
And I'm out. I leave this covering to people who don't have no.
Call nobody answer. Call it not go so. Call you can't answer. Nobody go so. Say not go so. Say nobody even answer him yet.
No, dear,
yeah, but let go. Big up. Enough respect. Omar was the only person here that wearing blue. That is kind of neutral. What you say, go on? You know that? Omalo. Alright, you're the pan. You might could have fall asleep a long time there. Alright, I'm gonna
UIC. Omala UIC.
Why are you serious? You know, say it's funny you say that Gabriel say that talk some things. Omala, you don't say yes.
Yeah, man, I'm just like partisan, but you must say I'm independent, but my UIC.
So meawa.
You? Yeah, VG.
You know, so somebody asked me that day. Somebody said to me the other day, how nobody ever call you a JLP yet? Zin? And tonight, everybody, somebody say, oh, nobody ever call you a JLP yet.
No, you're misrepresenting. Yes, what I say? Yes, no, you're misrepresenting. All Mr. V, you don't make, just left them sitting there. Nobody get distracted.
Come on, I joke more. Me take it as entertainment. I'm all under there. Gary, are you last round this now? Where you say go on? Gary, I last talking us, so I last and come back.
Just come in the box, man. I need me some box.
A badness. When you come about, no 3 time you chat.
Nah, sir, 2 times. But watch out.
Let's make 3?
2.
Alright, well, stay there. Go on, talk then. Go on.
BG, watch out, man. When the labor right them, I tell you about policy and them thing. If you make it people, remember say I want to learn, you know. Tell them the name, no man. Come on, learn to you know. Come in, everything me know, you know. Just tell them the name.
You ask them.
Please, me I beg you. Tell them the name.
Alright. I'm get a mediator and stop listening no more time. I need a mediator to take all listen no more time. Okay, I'm managing now.
And BG, Traffic Gora and another scandal. Traffic Gora was a gift that institution down in Netherlands give the PNP. Right? But this was like a bribe at that day. Was that like a bribe?
So
but it was illegal.
Like we don't hear that today. Hold on there.
It's illegal.
So it's not a scandal. What you say? I want to rewind you right. Don't say not you. You understand it. I want to understand. The man said it was not a scandal, but to get a money.
Netherlands.
And it was a bribe. It's not a scandal. It's a bribe.
Ireland, not Netherlands. Ireland.
Netherlands.
Hold on, Gary. Is that a bribe? What happened?
No, but it's cool. You're going to get in trouble if you're going to try to correct what everybody have to talk for them truth, for them understanding. We'll fix it later. If you do that, somebody say go and do it, somebody say go and do it, and then see somebody just appear PNP there now. Lord God, how would that happen? I mean, do it. I mean,
we never thief no money. Portia even send back the money. We never, and like we thief no money. It was a gift from them, but by law, it was illegal.
It was a gift, but to how them get it?
Yes, to how we get it. And Portia send back the money.
You're going to throw up the timing. You're trying to help him, but him have the same thing in a job. Then you fix it. Make him same thing, then you fix it.
It was against the Netherlands law, VG.
For them law,
so I like we take no money. And I like we take no money.
Right. Go on.
And he investigated when everything investigated and done, they said they're happy with the result that come out and them.
So it done. Traffic Guru, they got through court and done.
Of course.
Manners and so what we are talking about it now?
Ask the JLP them, they know nothing.
They don't have nothing.
Tell them to talk about the Carnival Regional Hospital. We start out of 2 billion.
We're not about this. 21
billion. Tell them to talk about that.
I know you want to go
Tell them to talk about Rural Read. Scandal. Mantico. Where 17 car in there? VG. You know, tell me say I can't tell we in there.
Right, you don't find the car in it. So the money there, you don't find the car in it.
Ask the JLP them where they are, man. 100 million.
What is JLP then? I'm not that thing at JLP. Come on, hear about that thing now. They pay for the car them. When you get somebody car them, and never get the rest of them, and just disappear. Live VG.
I tell them, say you see both one back in money too.
He never done. And if he done. You saying, yeah man, alright, 600 million education. Go and talk it up, in your time, go and talk. Are you Lego?
Rural Read, no dear prisoner now.
I hear set in a court, some years, some can't believe it. Lightbulb was PNP, Lightbulb was, I think get charged, somebody get charged so. Go and talk to Gary, cause are you Lego and come back. Lego you, I'm on it right now. Lego you, nobody stress it. You, take the baton, see what I go on.
Listen, guys, we not say we are go back too much in the Eastern.
All right,
good. Nice, why we go back in it. We're forward. We are talking about 2016. We are talking from 2016 till now.
Right. What the private island?
From 2016.
Think the PJ really get a private island when you sell JPS? I don't know for it.
Ask Petal and him buy.
Ah, they buy it? Oh, that, all right, go on, tell it, sorry.
When the JLP come to forward, the GDP was coming from 144 to 122.
The debt to GDP.
That's 2016. It is now 72 point. Inflation rate was 2.5. Now it is 6.7.
Yes, you see your reason, you?
No.
But
no,
yes,
I credit JLP, no?
Well, right. So make sure you're talking to the people about this. Okay? When you're going to them things that but when I try to say to you, see when they say them thing that you don't really to connect with me. But there's an accounting reason. No, man. That's how the country run.
You know, I say petal them out tell me I tell man.
Petal them, go on, shoot, go on. One of them go on.
So the data come from the debt, we get the debt. The 2012 the debt was 148%. In the 4 year it become 122. Them time we go to the IMF program, right? So when they get to that, the inflation 2.5. It is now 6.7. I go up 7 or 8.
That doesn't sound good.
Yeah, man. No, Petal will tell you if I lie, man.
But I said that one doesn't sound like a good thing, though.
Me no know. Me just say. Remember saying, but the debt to GDP are 72%, man. That good.
That good.
All right.
That good.
Next piece. Yeah, next again. The debt was the national debt was 13.3 billion US. Now it is 13.97 billion. So the debt gone up.
Some of the years that gone down.
No. They might pay any interest on the debt. Every country.
No man go and say gone down. Me not thought them.
No, you can still borrow money. They might give government paper right now. All right.
I'm confused. Who must listen to Jah?
No, read what Petal was saying. Petal, I say, if I lie, she got debunk it. Yeah.
I'm going to read.
Yeah, man. 2016, the JLP put in $33.7 billion to offset the 1.5. I remember them carry the non-tax from 570 to 1.5. So them have to raise tax, and then from that, then they put in a new direct tax, meaning every tax measure they put in place. So they couldn't put in, no, it makes sense. The economical variables were set from 2030.
Fabian say where you get information from?
Then Petal will tell you, man, on the JLP that me I go tell you where we're going to the country.
Petal, come on the box, that's.
Yeah, we're going today. We are telling about. We're not telling about yesterday or tomorrow, no. We're telling about today. We're going to today. Yeah, man. Poverty rate, the lowest poverty rate will be coming from 38%, 98.9 and 9%, 2007. Still not reaches at about 13%. That's the poverty rate in Jamaica. Yeah, man. Unemployment rate, we have 1.5 million people. And their employment age, for them, 750,000 now seek job. So today are 750,000. We have to go with starting because I saw it. We now tell a lie. At 4.5. Unemployment at 4.5.
Slow down again. Yes, sir. Half of the people have now seek job. That means they now work.
Half of the working age people now seek job.
Not looking
for job. So out of the other half, we have a 4.5% unemployed. Lowest in a long time. You get to
that's half of the people look. What about the we're confused.
Yeah, but I see me, man. I just say
I saw them put it together. That's what you're trying to say?
Yeah. And like PNP time, I saw them check it.
I see where you check.
Yeah, okay. So we are good on the line already. Yeah, man. All right. That I eat now, you know. So then do that. All right. Hear the piece I know. The government pay $50 million to finish up on FinSac report. Then give the $50 million March 2017. The report was supposed to come out November 2017. Last week, the JLP, the government released the transcript and archive. Them still not release a full report. So we want to know why the report not released. All right. We have a prime minister for the last 3 years. I this year made the pandemic and going I pass. You know, the last 3 years in started the declaration cannot be certified. We want to know why. You understand? We have a prime minister. We the best thing we have that's we integrity rise in the world. When them put in an integrity commission, this prime minister put in and staff them. This prime minister today carrying the integrity commission to court. This prime minister will go and go take in section 14, section 5, the illicit enrichment part. They want to take out that. This prime minister I tell about, you know. Yeah? This prime minister say Mark Gunn Bunting benefited from FinSac. You see a report when they release a full report, he said Mark Gunn Bunting rich off of FinSac in the 90s. But this prime minister is rich and he still don't know, he still can't owe him rich. And the prime minister I tell about, you know, rich, my richest prime minister ever in Jamaica when can't be rich. All right, me rest this when you come back. Me really and come back. So me stop this. You're mute.
May I say ever? That one a big ever?
Yeah, man, my richest prime minister Jamaica ever say, man.
Oh, Lord God, I don't know none where I go on.
Rich and Mark Gold in Bana money. I remember saying Bana 56 Cumberland Road. But me is rich. Yeah, in Bana.
PJ?
Yeah, by far, man. And PJ, but PJ is a renowned lawyer, you know.
So that's PJ by Island?
No, man. Andrew only profession Andrew have a politics. Nothing else in have. We don't know what kind of big.
You know, a bad investor, man. So say
good investor.
Yeah, work with that.
Listen, Petal say a lie now. Petal knows that too.
I'm echoing a lot.
Why you echoing?
Let's go out and come back because I'm not to echo.
Go out and come back, same time. Do the fast. Go out. Take the time out. Alright, balance. Alright, come back in same time. If you come back in same time, I wait for you. If you not wait for you, my leg are cold.
You look at Petal.
You, hold on. You, everybody say you lie. Everybody say you lie. Appear JLP there.
No, man, Petal must see. Me want you Petal say you lie, me.
Petal run there.
13 and a sense. 13 don't have much sense.
Not much sense. Alright. You still have pressure there. She come back.
Good night, VG.
Good night, Susie Wang, Wagwan.
Me a Japanese.
Yes, I.
Lord Jesus, boy, me I tell you why. I wasn't talking about you. But anyway.
I never know either, so it's alright, but just never know either.
I think it's so funny. When you listen to when them people talk about corruption, and then them compare PNP with JLP. There's no comparison, and at the same time we are dealing with current event. Them go on past event. If them go bring up the bug issue, that was a Cuba thing that was donated. It was money coming from Jamaica. Same thing with the Netherlands situation. Is that money that was enriched from Jamaica purse? You know what I'm saying? So there's no comparison. And when you ask them all the time, and I do it all the time, ask them, give me a list of the corruption I want to say PNP do. They cannot bulb Trafigura and FinSac. And FinSac was not as you said, if the full report come out, all the people that's going to be incriminated is the people in the JLP party. So I'm not understanding.
We never said so. Me say so.
No, you. No, I'm saying not you. Me can't say so. Me can't say so because a lot of things is missing from the report.
Yeah, we need a report.
Yeah. Me can't tell you right now. Me can't go pull up a list from 2008 till now. We have about 50. There's a difference between a scandal and a corruption case. A scandal is something that get out there. And corruption is where law has been violated and convictions. You have Royal Reid, we take much billions of dollars from the Ministry of Education. You have the Petrojam case. You have Nessel case. you have man a buy a cake from the government for $1,000. I could give you a list and list from 2008 till now. We're not talking about scandal. We are talking about corruption cases, and then we have 177 pages of unlawful activity on the Prime Minister himself. That is corruption cases. That's not scandal. So you have two little scandal matter about Bob. Listen to me.
Petal said, what's the Petrojam case?
Then I know. Andrew said the gas did leak out. And that's how I make us money.
Oh, some gas is missing. Okay. Alright.
They can do the research. You know, when most PMP, you know, we are readers. We read. We don't just go with talking points.
Susie, me have him, man. Me go read him, man. No touch him, man. Me go read him.
Good. You read it when you hear time. Big up. So here we know. Petal Sue want come in. So Susie go and tell you what you want. Right, that you want to tell me.
Huh?
I said, was Sue start Lego people? I don't even want hold on. Are you just the one say that?
No, man. That's what one of the.
No, man, I said, the figure.
And the other guy will say, oh, Andrew did all of these wonderful things. When you talk about policies, you ask them about policies, then can tell you, to be honest with you, if you look at what transpired, Andrew was busy running his businesses and making billions of dollars. That's why we see 28 accounts in and around the country. Man, running business, them and get rich.
I think you have to watch what you said, though. I don't know.
No. Me not watch what me say. I say, well, what the IC report is 177 pages of activity. I am a learned individual, okay? I am a banker. And I can go on and on. I mean, I don't need too much of my information.
If you're a banker, a person of that position, you think you look at waste because of the amount of accounts?
Listen, all right. Me they're not banking from a 17-year-old, okay? Yeah. I work for one of the top US banks. You can look me up, Google me name, Susan Hendricks. And you can find anything from me. Me then I real estate for 24 years. Yes. I deal with large transactions. And I'm telling you, I have no qualms in saying there's criminal activity from the 177 report that I have a copy of. Okay?
I can't argue this. You have read the 177 pages?
Yes, and at the same time, there's a lot of illicit activity as per banking, whether banking in America, Jamaica, UK, Canada. A lot of suspicious activity report. There's a lot of cover-up. There's tons of things.
In the report, if there are so much things in the report, so many things, you don't think so they're going to hold him for something and not pass it on to FBI?
Every day I ask where Mocha they, because if we are the law enforcers.
All right, so there's enough that there could be charges, but we don't have law enforcers to do the charges.
Jamaica, because you have cover-up from the higher-ups.
I'm sorry for though. I don't know if I tell you that's where it is. Cause me personally, I would say not to go so then. Maybe some things look away, but because it's not to go so, the case have to continue.
Have you have an opportunity to take a look at the pages of the report?
I've reached 3 or something like that, but I can't want to read them more. I mean,
let me tell you something. The average bank account for even largest corporation in the United States of America, the most maybe 5. Okay, you have your payroll account, you have your petty cash account, you have they might split up based on certain things, but the activities is not like you have list of activities. You washing and rinsing between accounts. That's illegal in every country.
Manners and respect. Thank you. I don't not go further. All
right. Blessings.
Big up on
anybody can come up. And then,
yeah, man, let up better.
And if you come back up, me send you a message.
If you have something to say, just send it. I will just let big up.
Bless up. Big up yourself, boss.
Yeah, man. Enough for that. Sir Cole, what going with you? Long time there to you, Cole.
Yeah, man. They can wrap down talk when time is done.
Yeah, man.
But man, we ask what new policy. Good night, my friend Petal.
Cole, what one Cole? Cole, you know something?
I love that a program.
Yeah, go over here for me. Cole can come back up. Come, you know, say Cole differently. Me thought that before back I mean, I like Cole sense of humor. Cole know that.
Sense of humor. Cole funny. Cole you tell joke.
But you hate your chat. You hate your chat. How many there?
No,
Make water.
no, yes, it's word.
No.
Water, me a cool.
Cool, make water. Make him done in time. Why get cool? Sorry.
Right?
Yeah. Cool.
New policy is like the NHF, the National Health Fund, the channel, Drugs for the Health, the PASS program, the JUT, the RADA, the Tourist Enhancement Fund, the PPD Depot, right? Those are new policies that was implemented. Since night, Andrew Michael Wolnett was at a conference and all him a tell the MP them about cement, fowl feeding, chicken. He cannot name a new policy. All
But
him
he
a
was-
tell the MP them.
But he was talking about things that people would need.
But that's always been PNP, always at every politician. People come back and when I was in politics.
Your phone I get trouble now. I don't know why nobody call a new phone now.
To make what the policy of a government. Now I know your phone I problem, man. Don't do that. I can't buy
Range.
myself a phone. Right?
Sorry.
Right? Prime Minister.
Yeah.
That the Prime Minister who is refer to be invested he cannot come on a platform from February 26, 2024. He cannot come on a platform and tell the Jamaican people what new policy him and you Wolnett has put in to enhance the lifeblood of Jamaican, the poor and the vulnerable. Not one. And I yield to the floor. I'm never jump out, make somebody else jump.
So,
Big up, Mr.
Good night. Good night.
Good night.
Have a good one and take care of yourself. Cause more time you hear, you know, sound so good, but some days you bounce back. But go and rest up and take care.
Petal.
Hey, God.
Jordan.
Look here. VG, the only thing when we want is that we need to be respectful when we talk to the world. We can't bother with the whole heap of disrespect business.
Man, that's up.
We need to
tell Petal what you say. That's true. Tell Petal everything.
Man.
VG, me not stop it.
But let's get trouble at night.
Here a man talk about one T coal policy and
Who said that? Who said about coal?
Who said about coal?
When you compare to them and do it with your common sense. Name common sense.
No, we're going to talk to you. Don't forget we work off our time, you know.
No, me want your Petal before me come because
you can't do it. You can't get time.
Man, make Petal come down the line, man. Me ma PNP the day, you know. We want hear the JLP.
John, you want to? I'm gonna let you. Cause you don't want to say nothing.
No, man, me want to say something, you know. Me want to say something.
So say what you say till the reach her, man. You have people below you.
All right. You and me have to say. What me have to say is very fresh in the people, man. The issue of the operating theatre at the Bustamante Hospital and the child who is suffering as a result of blatant neglect, right? Because I'm sure that the reports were sent in to the responsible party, right? No form of PR, no form of marketing can get Mr. Tufton out of that one because him found guilty upon a case there, right? Him found guilty upon it, and then you will tell the people and say, they can use University of the West Indies. When the people are going tomorrow, the Friday, with fast surgery 6 to 8 hours long, they can't go do the surgery again. They cannot do the surgery again. Yes, one rickets are clear neglect this, clear neglect.
you have 6 operating theater. Not one of them not suitable to do any surgery. And a lot of
VG, me not mean to interrupt. Me know you
But
want
you can't interrupt and say that if you
don't
interrupt.
let them come around here and get away with this. Ask him who is responsible for the daily operations of the hospital. Ask him.
The CEO of the hospital is responsible, but I am sure the CEO would have reported this matter. I am sure that the CEO would have made this matter be known to the responsible bodies who in charge. I mean, I say the CEO can get up and find the money and fix the problem. You know, it has to be given to him by the ministry. The Ministry of Health and the Ministry of Health. Remember, you know, $700 billion cannot be accounted for at the Ministry of Health, right? So these are the things that we need to talk about. We need to fix these issues because I know personally of a lot of children whose surgeries have to be put off because of situation like this. This is something we may know about. And him say money is not the problem. So if money are not the problem, why these operating theaters don't fix? Right? And it's the same thing at the KPH, right? For people to do VG and other people do a biopsy, and a biopsy is just a look up. You cut piece of organ, you cut piece of the organ, a part of the organ, do some testing. That's what a biopsy is. You know, so the needle for the biopsy, the people have to buy it and then carry it to KPH for them do that. The basic needle. That is a disgrace for the government of Jamaica, man. It's a disgrace. We need to solve these issues. Take out the green and the orange glass. Take it off your bit, man.
I like how everybody been saying, you soon learn. I like how everybody been saying that from like, you soon learn. Take out the green and the orange and look at it for what it is and then try to fix it. Then you can do the thing. Manners. But like, a couple people learning in that. You know, so we like that show, yeah. As much as the host they don't have damn sense. But like that show, you know. Because it make everybody realize that, you know, so we're really going to need to wise up to fix something. Because orange or green, it not going to do something.
To me orange, but I still can't see good.
Lord God. Who next? John, you finish up here, John. Don Rush, big up. John, go to the line. Amalo, you still about? Well, let's see what after the... You're on the phone. We might let you okay there for a while. We're gonna go Gary a little there and see if you come back. Gary. Hey, last one this now though, Gary. I can tell you that. Man, you can't argue about that again. Wait there, Gary.
Alright, BG, watch around now.
Yes, kid.
This after 2016, you know. Come up, you know. Watch out.
Yeah.
December 2016.
Yeah.
Billy Bushing scandal, 606 million improperly awarded right before the parish council election. 2, 1.7 trillion unaccounted for over 3 ministries from 2016 to now. We don't know where that money they go.
I mean, it was missing?
The unaccounted for.
And none else come out of it, it does so?
BJ unaccounted name.
Can't find it.
Alright, boss.
You better work with it if you tell me, Mr. Haskell.
Boy, I know. Yeah, boy,
a man
I know.
says not true. When did I say so?
Yeah, boy, I know, VG.
Who that?
The 30 car them. News car scandal.
Oh, I got them.
In which 30 cars are still outstanding.
30?
From 2016 valued at 100 million.
So they give them man the money up front, forget the amount of car, and then it's still 30. Adam, we just hear about it last week, so I'm trying to match it. We still not get the 30 car yet.
Rural read now, CMU corruption, 50 million of school funds for personal use of Rural read and Fritz Pinnock. 676.8 million of unapproved salaries. Nepotism, cronyism, 122 million per annum for 4 officers. Traveling allowances for 119 students, 95.7 million.
So the people never exist.
Scandal now. The perimeter fence for 96.8 million when the cost was 27.7 million.
The
So them
Petrojam
pay
scandal was
96.
a fence. The Petrojam scandal was a fence.
Yeah.
Was
So them
supposed
pay
to cost
96.
27 million and they paid
Yeah, and then
67
pay
million.
96.8.
No,
96.
hold on the VG. Petrojam thing bigger than that, you know. Remember, bedroom matters come into Petrojam story, you know. A minister had a girlfriend. A minister had a girlfriend who him having sex with, and she wanted her work. She wasn't qualified, but she get the job because
Remember that? Yes, sorry, remember that thing there. Go on, Gareth. Yeah, remember, yes, big money to get paid. Yes.
It's CM Petra scandal now.
Hold on there, and Jordan have proof saying they want to have sex with her.
Girlfriend is him girlfriend Petal. Is him girlfriend
Stop the man. Don't do this. Don't do it. Don't do it. What you gonna do now? Don't do it. Don't do it. They say don't do it.
Remember Omalo here?
Omalo with a link a while ago there on your phone. Yeah, there on your phone. Go on, Gary.
Yeah. And the same thing, Petrojam, between 2016 and May 18, GM Greenlee, aided and abetted chairman Barry Singh is fraudulently claiming several reimbursement amounting to US 73 million. 73 US.
US 73 million.
Thousand.
Oh, come on, enough money that thing. Alright,
Yeah,
save enough money, save me. Yeah.
Asha Corporation paid 27.5 million between 2017 and December 18 for financial consulting service which could have been provided by its own staff.